every time.
Say it again. I don't think you said it quick enough.
Oh, well.
Okay, we're good.
Oh no.
Hey there. Welcome to Legends of Krigalia. This is the Lone Herald coming at you live. Nah, not live.
Oh god.
Imagine doing this live. Just have Kelsey in the bleachers yelling at me.
The bleachers.
This is. I almost just blanked out. Session 26, episode 18. It's gonna be the 28th of Ophelia by the time we get back to live. And how are you all doing today? How's everybody doing?
I'm quite nervous
Why are you nervous?
because I have to talk to people and I'm not good with words.
You're an introvert?
I'm an
I
introvert.
see.
I had a fight with an umbrella and lost, so I'm doing it today.
Hey, my brothers kick your fucking
Dude, his
ass.
thumb got fucked up, his finger.
I didn't think
I wouldn't
you
be
could bleach so
surprised.
much.
Yeah. You can. Trust me, I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, I can't say it on
Am I
stream.
supposed to check your arms?
No!
Not Ronald Reagan.
Check my legs though.
Yes.
What? No!
That's where the most damage happens.
Oh shit, dude, you got track marks?
Bro. Yes.
You look like a fucking crocodile. Is that what you tell me?
It is funny that you mentioned that. I was watching what was the one with Adam Sandler? He was a fucking was being a golfer and stuff like that. Happy Gilmore.
Happy
and
Gilmore, yeah.
yeah, and his fucking his teacher fucking lost his hand and shit, and then he brought the head of the alligator,
Yes.
fucking fell out the window and died.
That's what it reminded. That's what this reminded you of.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Let's get into the recap. What happened last session?
We talked to some people. We did some reading. We talked to some more people. We got invited to sex, and then we fought a war, and then we fought a mini war.
Well,
We fought a mini
that's what those are
battle.
called.
Yeah. And then we won. And then I stole
you know-
some chick's book.
That's a great recap. I don't think.
When were we invited to sex?
Whenever you talk to
someone's not taking notes.
Yeah. That's whenever you talk to Miss Sorkita.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
all.
whenever
if you
we
didn't
ever been-
notice it, then she wasn't. She didn't get through Gawain's thick head enough, right? She had to. She was being too subtle.
Oh, I can't believe you forgot that.
Oh, it's fine. Gawain's
you
a
actually
living
didn't notice
chastity belt anyway, so.
Yeah,
It was a very half-hearted try because she had
She
basically given
needs
up
the
on all
key,
of you, but she keeps
she
doing
needs
it.
the key.
Yeah.
She needs the key.
she had given up on everyone. That's rough.
The Adventures of the
That's
Robin
why I
Hood
think
Man
she
in
was just like
Tights.
lamenting in her tower like a fucking theater kid. She was just
A
hanging
theater kid? You're
out,
an
just
emo
hanging
kid?
out, bored.
You want
You
sex?
can hang out with us,
No.
what the heck?
Okay.
Not with Connie and her special eyes.
Yeah, she's got the Sharingan.
You know. Wow.
And look at her true form, Terry. You racist.
She's got the Byakugan.
Yes. Alright,
Bakugan?
I mean, you are pretty on point. I'll just highlight a few things. You talked to nice Kalerva, right? That was that little nice conversation. A lot of weird shit happened there. A lot
Yeah,
of
she's the one that invited us to sex.
no, she did not. But lots of strange warnings, especially to Keurig. You saw your bros, your bro squad, fucking ready to head out and help you, save you. You know.
Oh my god.
Kadrigan has a new look.
Yes!
Rocking that new look.
Brooding kid.
Male
Someone
Connie.
with man after my own heart.
I has her male kind of bad description.
Rector doesn't like taking orders from anybody, but you guys are nice about it, and
Oh yeah, the Stockholm Syndrome's kicking in.
Kier's not really, that nice about it. So there's that little fiasco. After that, you guys just got prepared, ready. You had.
I taught
Was it-
I taught Duncan and Melissa how to read.
Yes, you did. That was very cute, very nice.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about any more biggie stuff to do.
Yes, Notorious Biggie Smalls.
Just shut up.
Okay.
B.I.G.
Small white guy.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Stop.
cannot say things like that.
Right now.
What?
What?
So they're not white, they're Namithi.
What's the difference?
So, okay, after that, you guys saddled up with Padamov. He was like, dude, you guys are gonna have to fight a war soon, right? Take my fucking boys and don't get them killed. That was that. Then you had a big battle.
No pressure, by the way, but you know.
No pressure. And then you fought the Pirvas, and
I got my boys
you had a
killed.
bunch, yes, you unfortunately ran and then
Oh.
died. After that, you had to deal with the with Lord Pirva himself, and that was an experience. He had a bunch of boys, but you guys just vomited so much damage through your smites and shit that it was over fairly quickly.
I'm not gonna lie, that guy got his ass whooped.
Listen, and he actually was able to last. Not just if you had hit anybody else with that kind of damage, they would have died immediately.
Yeah.
Something else that I want to highlight is the fact that Zerk was somehow, thanks to a lot of factors, not able to get nuked by the rogue, the fucking assassin. Because I think if Zerk had gotten hit once, he would have died. He would have gone down.
Yeah.
What, you were on 20 HP for like 2 rounds?
But they couldn't finish me off, and they had a very much hard time hitting me.
Yes.
Hey, a shield MVP?
Yeah.
Shield and haste.
Fortunately, Connie couldn't get to the battlefield by the time the guy died.
That was fun.
Fuck that war priest bitch though.
Yes, you did.
The only person I got into combat with.
gonna say that-
Tiber vomited even more damage with the crits.
It's fine. I ate like 70 damage. For a party.
And Gawain. Did Sunlight crit again? He didn't, right? But did he hit him?
Sunlight hit him,
Yeah.
and I double smited him.
Right.
Yeah.
Good work. Good work.
And it was really annoying with control.
Yes, you were very annoying with control.
Can you use it to attack people? Yes, but I can.
Command is.
Okay. Then, one last thing I want to highlight. You did, by the way, take that poor girl's book, but did you give back her cloak, or did you
I
take
gave
the
back
cloak
her
as
cloak.
well?
Yeah,
Okay.
I gave back her
But you
cloak.
kept the book.
Was
I kept the
you took the book, you took her cloak, you're like, yeah, well, you know what?
There was some interesting spells
here,
in
have,
there.
Have the thing back.
Yeah, there was some good spells in there that I felt like. Then I started to feel bad. I was like, here, you can have the cloak.
And the last thing I want to highlight is the very last thing, like literally asked before the session ended by Keurig. Good job, Keurig. Was he wanted to know if he could do a little digging with blood and biometric information, and he found out about this project called Project Obliterate that was apparently something the Pirvas were working on. Beyond that, you don't really know anything. Okay. Anybody got any questions?
Okay, cool. Does that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
That's it.
We gotta put it to a democratic vote.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
do we get standard campaign time?
Standard campaign time. You have 4 hours to think about the vote.
It's just a simple yes or no, but okay.
Your
you
actions
can
today
abstain.
will judge your future, Melindas. Be careful.
Like
Alright.
the one time I was asked, I abstained.
You know what? I fucking hate your guts, Blackwell, and I hope that as soon as the session's done, you stub your fucking toe
Jesus.
and you get a paper cut on that toe.
Wow. What? Okay.
Well, at least I don't have to step on a Lego.
Pour some lemon juice on it.
Oh!
I'm gonna shove a cactus needle in it.
Oh!
Please stop.
You're
I
making
can-
you're
I
making
can get it
Keurig's
worse.
finger like fucking wince.
Never had
Yeah.
it.
Stop. Can we, stop talking about it. It actually burns.
Okay. Anybody got any
have
questions?
that
No
tie
questions?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
Welcome to the Krigalia Expanse where I make you cringe and whinge.
Okay, cool. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna bring you all the way back through the snowy terrain of beautiful Upper Scuthera. It is just. It's not miserable yet, but it's gonna
Snow
get
is
miserable.
melting.
Why isn't it snowy? summer yet.
We're not even close to summer.
There's no such thing as summer.
Around
And you'll arrive back in Lackland. It'll be the 28th of Ophelia. Streets are busy as you see a winter wonderland before you. And despite all the, you can tell the preparations. Like, you're able to see in the streets there are Tharnic guardsmen actively patrolling, which tells you that Sig has kind of been a ride and he's been setting things up. If you know where to look, you can definitely see that preparations are underway. But most people are just going about their daily business completely unaware about any potential devastation to come.
Hey, quick question.
I mean, I
Aren't
guess
the
that's good.
Kaltosians basically invading Russia in winter?
That's a fair,
Oh, we have
that's
an
a fair thing. Yeah,
advantage.
absolutely. Absolutely.
This is
Now,
why you
here's the
don't invade
thing.
Krigalia during the winter.
Here's the thing. Are they
Kaltosian.
bothered by extreme temperatures?
Dude,
Winter weren't
a
until it got real
Drakkar would annihilate anybody in it. You guys made
Even
it
the
through.
Kaltosians?
We're just built
Yeah.
different.
I mean, their
Really?
suits
Oh,
have
okay.
their suits do have certain protections, but that's not enough, man.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Really?
I mean,
okay.
it's
I thought they.
basically
Yeah.
equivalent to all
Like literally, the
natural shit
liquids
that
and
we had
everything
on,
like
right?
within
Yeah.
the suits would freeze. That's not good for them.
I think you might be correct on that.
So, with that, everybody got somebody they like to talk to. Anybody want to go first, or will I have to pick?
Ooh, you pick.
Okay, I pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do I want?
Who would I?
Who do I want out of all of you to go first? Okay. Let's go, Connie.
Oh, wow, somehow I knew. Alright, I'll to the Magisteriate go.
Up to the Magisteriate.
Yeah, that's my first, thing.
Okay.
I'm going to the brothel.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Is anybody? You want anybody to come with you? Anybody want to come with Connie, or are you going
Shut
by
up,
yourself?
Blackwell.
Oh, nobody might
What?
wanna come along with the, blueprint thing in my little box of mysteries.
No, Connie scares me. I don't like Connie.
No,
You have a
right.
I'm gonna see
Box?
the sphere too for fun. Anybody wanna?
See the spirit for fun.
See the
wh-
spear for
Who
fun.
would you like to talk to? Would you want to talk to college students or somebody else in the
I'll come with
You know,
them.
I'll-
You want to come? Okay.
Why do you have to put emphasis on the
Uh,
cum, Blackwell?
You know what? Let's talk to Constantine. I wanna
You want to talk to Constantine?
I wanna know. Who's the expert on Kaltosians here?
Who's the expert on Kaltosians?
Fucking me.
Alright, so you'll come up the steps to his office, you knock on the door. Door opens. You see Constantine there, sat back. I was about to say writing. Remember, he doesn't really write. He is merely directing a quill that floats over his head as it writes in a nearby book for him. He seems to just kind of like be sitting back in his chair thinking, and then his eyes will move towards the door as he sees you enter, and a light smile plays across his face. Oh, always a pleasure. I see that it's just you two today.
Yes. Is that truly easier? Looking through the quill pen thing?
He smirks. Absolutely. Have you ever felt, he like thinks for a second how to describe it. For example, take a piece of paper. You have to write some sort of report, right? But
Yes.
you can imagine what you want to say. In fact, if there was a person across from you, you could speak it directly to them, yes? But writing it in a written format, the words just don't come to you. And you'll sit there and you stare at the paper for hours. That's not something I have a problem with. I simply think about what I wish to say, and the quill translates it onto the paper, and then I can review it and see if my intentions were made pure. Sometimes it goes off script.
Does that mean you can make art as well?
He like takes a second to really think about that, as if he never really contemplated that fact before. I suppose you could. Huh.
Anyway,
Are you pursuing a position here?
Oh, the amount I've paid my interns, I should.
And how much is it that you've paid them?
I believe that that's up to the contractor to reveal that. I don't believe I should.
I shall not pry then, Connie. I shall not pry. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I can't make heads or tails of this, but it looks like whoever they are planning something big. Oh, I'll pull out my I can.
He like leans in to look at it. What a strange device. May I examine it?
Of course. As far as I can tell, it goes boom.
He'll at this point he'll stand up and you see him support himself on the desk as he takes his cane and you see it transform into a wand. And he'll kind of hover the wand towards it. Look at it. Where is it that you found this object?
Well, we killed a higher ranking Keltosian. This was on her. And turns out, if you put a bit of their blood in it, then gives some interesting information.
Some sort of security system that... Huh. Does it fully unlock what is... describe it more. What happens after the biological data is inserted?
Well, may I ask for a thumbprint? Fortunately, everyone that I've met was kind enough to be dead for me to access that, so...
How nice,
Yes.
he says with a smile.
Other than that, it seems to unlock everything that they have access to or created.
There are no further security systems? Does it fully unlock the records within?
Not all, I don't think, can be accessed. Well, from one specimen, I suppose.
Well, the issue that I can immediately see is the fact that this seems to be a meld of not only magic, but technology as well. I've never seen such a mixture. We have a number of projects that are being pursued here at the Sphere, but nothing that has come to any sort of major fruition. This is outstanding. Were you hoping I could unlock it?
Oh, or figure out whatever it was supposed to do. Or, you have any other dead bodies?
What a strange
Of the
question to ask.
Keltosian variety?
But, yes, we have found a way to preserve the corpse you had brought earlier. Albeit it was already in an unfortunate state of decay, but there was enough to be salvaged.
Well, I believe that should do. You will learn a bit more information.
Kind of like looks at it again, squinting. By the way, the interns, as you speak, their official title are actually graduate students. He says, kind of gently correcting you. Regardless, they have been asking for you.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully it won't end in my death.
You can trust them.
Oh, no, I trust them explicitly. I just... You know, the whole chest heart thing is kind of... One would think it would be
He
bit
nods,
complicated.
understanding. Quite a morbid topic. I understand. Although, on continuing the topic of morbidity, should you perish during the experiment, he seems to try to find a nicer word for it, would you perhaps consider donating your body to science and the further experiments of the Magisteriat? You would be doing a great service to this institution.
Fine.
Thank you. Can I get that in writing? As you see the quill hovers over to you and he pulls out a form from thin air.
Sure. At least
You
you
are-
didn't take an arm and leg and replace my heart without asking.
We are not
That's
monsters.
nice.
We try not to be, at least.
Oh, you are far from monsters.
Though it is a slippery slope. Thank you for your contribution. And at that, you sign off your body? You sign off,
Yeah, sure.
You're very nice. With that, the form
It's
will
not like
disappear.
I'm gonna have need of it after I'm dead.
At least they ask.
At least they don't just take it, unless you didn't sign a waiver saying yes first.
As Gawain is my witness, I signed the.
Well, I will begin seeing if I can uncover perhaps something from our archives or referencing with our other professors about this object, and I will get back to you when if I have something. I can never guarantee.
Of course, but figured if anyone could figure this thing out, it'd be the Magisteriat.
I am in complete agreement. I am thankful you think so highly of us. Though there are other institutions that perhaps do not deserve your praise, but that's a conversation for another time.
Wow.
It
Prejudice.
does not do well to speak ill of our brother and sister institutions, but let us just say that some of them don't have the focus that we do. Do you understand what I mean?
You know,
Perhaps I'll-
OC, who the fuck is he talking about?
As he sees the obvious
Is he
confusion.
talking about the creed or the?
Perhaps I'll make this a bit clearer. Our magisteriats are colleges, yes?
Yes.
We are not unified in our curriculums, yes?
Oh, I see. Yes.
Do you begin to see how some institutions may value other proponents of progress, shall we say?
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yes. I'm speaking politically now. I do not like to do that. Gawain, anything I could help you with?
Indeed. Are there any... Notice you had a couple courses on divine magic here. Are there any orders who happen to be visiting, looking for recruits or just helping?
We have a few on occasion. If you'll give me a moment, I believe that there is one currently present. And yeah, give me a second, because good question. Let me find them.
Are they the boys?
They are the boys.
You boys!
They are the boys.
I kept forgetting to ask about them, so I was really hoping they didn't leave yet.
The boys.
The boy.
Let's see, where is it? Do I have it? Yes, I do. I believe a detachment of Scorsian Ranger Knights are here, pursuing education, or pursuing prospective candidates, I should say.
Yes! Mob Smasher boy. Oh, fantastic.
If you
Would
wish
you be
to
able-
speak to them, there is a Huntsmaster General Srigard of Larion Lenore. Quite a title that you may ask about, and let me give you his name, because he's got a name.
What the fuck is that?
Huntsmaster General Srigard of Alarion Lenore.
He has got a pot boy.
And then here you go, Scorpion Ranger Knights.
Right, well, perhaps I'll reach out to him sometime today. Thank you.
Of course. May you have a pleasant day. In fact, something else I must attend to now are war preparations. As I understand, the Magisteriat may soon become a significant target, so we have a meeting about that. How fun.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Good luck.
At that, he'll nod at you and bid you to leave. Okay.
Alright.
Fuck, alright, what do we do now? Okay, so, Gawain, you wanna go talk to good old Huntsmaster General, and, Connor, you wanna go talk to your, underpaid, no, you pay.
They're my interns.
You pay them good.
They're not
my
underpaid.
No, you
They're
pay them a
paid to
lot.
fucking-
You pay them a
Dude,
lot.
if anything, they're overpaid.
I went with Connie first, let's go with you, Gawain.
No, alright.
No?
No, I'm good.
No? Alright, let's
Oh,
go
fuck
talk.
you.
Let's go talk to. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so as you ask around, as you ask around, you will actually find out that the Huntsmaster is currently outside in one of the nearby training fields, and he is overseeing a class that deals with the summoning of familiars and other magical creatures to assist you in daily tasks and battle. So quite a little seminar he's doing.
Well,
Nice.
I will move to attend.
All right. Are you ready to see the Huntsmaster? He's got a great piece. I love this art. I love this piece of art. So, as you step outside, you will definitely notice him above anybody else because he is fucking massive. This dude is towering. How tall are you, Gawain?
6'7".
6'7". He's as tall as you. He's as tall as you. So the way you tower over
we're
most
big
people,
boys.
he is towering. But he's big. He's a big guy. He's a big boy.
Yeah, this is why we liked each other. We were
I'm
tall
gonna
boys
send you his
together.
picture. So what you see is a human man, Nemithian, dark hair, dark beard, definitely a bit older, middle-aged, but he wears this massive suit of plate armor that has
Oh, it's
seen
this dude.
well-worn use. Yeah.
I haven't seen this picture in a long time.
This is from Magic the Gathering. I love MTG art. He's got a big-ass shield in one hand that has the image of a hound, and in his other, currently kind of on his wrist, is what seems to be a falcon or hawk type bird.
Alkum.
And as you sit and watch, he is directing the class into summoning their own familiars, and then kind of speaking about the connection one has with these summoned creatures. And he specifies in one aspect that divine the divine source. He says sources above all else are the important part to understanding familiars. I'm giving you a college class right now.
Thanks, Dad.
But he says that the source is where the importance lies in, because if it's a divine source, that means if you use divine magic, the creature that you have summoned shares an aspect of the god that you have relied on for that magic. So you could, if he says the simplest way to understand it is you can almost think of them as angels in a sense. They are they are pieces of a god. But they're minuscule, but they are still pieces compared to something like wizard magic, which is largely calling upon natural energy that resides around and forming it into a being. But both still have an innate connection with their summoner and are able to follow commands in an instant compared to a regular animal. And as he goes through that conversation, he'll then look to you and kind of see that you've arrived. And he kind of pauses, and he notices that you're probably here to ask him about something. So he'll turn it over to one of his other fellow Scorsian Ranger Knights, who then takes over some drills as they begin flying or having their animals kind of run around and direct them, and he'll make his way over to you, clinking in his massive armor.
Yes, we're armor boys.
Greetings to you, Protector.
Greetings, Huntsmaster General. Hope the water's clear today.
I apologize, I do not know your official title, but you know mine.
Senior Paladin Gawain Agrave.
Senior Paladin, then. Greetings.
You're teaching classes on summoning.
I am. Not necessarily just a teacher. This is a vetting process. I find that the magisterial institutions are excellent sources for recruitment. Even though most that come here aren't interested in divine magic, largely we recruit from a smaller pool.
That's to be expected.
But the temples are far too... most want to stay proctors, as he smiles.
A fair trade.
What brings a protector into Scuthera? Is there some grave threat to be challenged?
Well, you mentioned it.
Actually, I did want to speak to you about something.
Please.
I was hoping to get your assistance for.
Tell me of it and I will see what I can do. We are brothers, regardless of where we come from.
Kolo has been kind to me. Where is, how many people are close to us, Hughes?
They're kind of off doing their own thing. Do you want it to be a private conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're far enough away. No one's gonna be,
Alright,
no one's
cool.
gonna be, like, listening.
Currently, I'm working for Lord Lackland.
Oh, congratulations.
It's temporary until we're done here. There's an attack coming on Scuthera soon.
An attack?
From
Scuthera lies
that
more centrally. We could attack.
beings known as Kaltosians. Or Maze Zealots. Also another name they use.
Not quite familiar with these creatures.
The Purvas were them. Some of them.
Purvas. The noble family that resides further north.
Former noble family, yes.
They've... I see. So these Maze Zealots, Kaltosians, are infiltrators of sorts.
Indeed. And they have quite a beast heading them, who intends to come here for something within the Magisteriate.
Worrying.
I've already beseeched my order for any additional reinforcements they could send, but also wondering if you'd be willing to lend a hand.
Brother, all you ever need to do is ask for aid from the Scorsian Ranger Knights, and we will answer, even if there is but one of us. I know not what we'll do, or how we'll be coordinated, but we will try to help.
It's always nice meeting a kindred soul.
You need not to ask any more than simply that. Who may we speak to? Do you have a commander of sorts? Someone who is coordinating everybody?
Who should I choose? Probably go Patamov.
Patamov. Ah, the war-sworn son. He's smiling.
Indeed.
He has, in my opinion, too much proclivity for drink, but I've never known anyone to speak of Patamov as a coward. Very well. I shall send what men I may, and report myself to Patamov Lackland, citing you, of course.
Thank you very much.
Tell me. And please, I ask only for honesty, because writing the letters is the most difficult part back to their families. How dangerous is this going to be?
Dangerous enough that Lachlan may not be on the map afterwards.
Shall we receive any aid? Have the military been informed? Tharnic Guard, are they coming? Anybody?
What's left of the Tharnic Guard in the province is already assembled in the city.
So, we are dealing with what we can. I see.
Indeed. We've also managed to speak with interesting beings and reduce the invasion from what was meant to be a fleet to a single ship.
Oh, that is significant then. A ship, you say? So they come up the terror scar then?
Possibly, but they have quite interesting technology.
Interesting technology. I've never known technology to be stronger than the will of the Hadra. So it is that where I put my faith, brother.
Fair enough.
Then we prepare for the coming apocalypse. May we still stand afterwards.
Indeed. What kind of stuff do they have summoned over there right now, Hughes?
It's actually a pretty cool variety. So while Huntsmaster Disregards is this falcon-like hawk, some of the students are summoning wolves, bulls, owls, giant deer, like all sorts of wacky animals you can imagine. Pseudo-dragons, pseudo-dragons.
Yeah, that's freaking pog. That's a very interesting assortment of summons over there.
Indeed it is. Some of these animals I do not even know what they relate to. Others are simpler. Wolves to Ivilguk. Rams to... what was it? Giela? Giela. He like nods as he's...
I believe so.
But then there are those like... a deer. I could assume Kolo, but...
Could also be Ophelia.
Indeed. Oh. It saddens me, in fact, to see such growing connections between these creatures and their summoners, especially with the odds you have given us. Do you know what the toughest part about teaching this seminar is to these people, to any that wish to summon? It's the fact that the summoned creature is never truly the same. Like pauses, he thinks how to explain it. A creature you summon, yes, grows an innate connection to you. It has its own personality, its own beliefs, and things it takes dear, yes?
Indeed.
When that creature dies, for some reason, many summoners think that it matters not. I'll just summon them again, yes?
But they're different every time.
They are, but
slightly.
it's not enough to notice. The creature that is summoned again is taken from the desire of the summoner. So they desire their old companion, and their old companion does appear before them, but it's not the same creature. And while the summoner may never notice that, the summoned one does. So, disappointing fate that it can be hard to reconcile at points.
Indeed. I know how I'd feel about losing sunlight.
Simply do your best. They are living creatures of a sort. They are sentient and desire their own things. But that is a talk for another time. For now, we finish teaching, and then we focus on war.
Of course.
May Kolo guide us.
Indeed.
I wish you luck then, Gawain. I wish luck on everyone in this province.
Thank you.
Remember that the protectors may always call upon the Ranger Knights of Scorcia.
I'm gonna look at him. Have we done something that I'm not aware of in the last 2 years?
He pauses, kind of in a little confusion. Why do you ask?
Never heard of the Scorcian Ranger Knights till today.
Well, I mean, there are a number of reasons for that. I don't believe we've ever largely come in contact with your order.
Oh. Feel oddly familiar, though. Like another brother.
When you say that, there's a slight look of confusion as he stares at you. You know, I didn't think about it either, but you're right. It's not the fact that you're a stranger to me. I speak like this to anybody, but I feel a strange bit of a connection to you. As if we are known to each other. Huh.
Perhaps we just don't remember the last time we met.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Peace to you, my friend.
Peace to you. You seem to leave him in a bit of confusion as he walks back off. What are you trying to do, huh? Go in. Okay.
Wayne's acting super shush.
Let's go to Connie, and then we'll go to after that we'll go to Tiber and Zerky Zerk.
Hello.
So
Shuck.
Connie.
Hi.
Okay, Connie.
Hi.
You don't know what the fuck you're strapped to right now.
Oh.
They put you up to the weirdest machine you ever seen. It gives you some uncomfortable feelings and flashbacks back to how you were with Jataxis.
Well, you know, I'm probably less stressed.
They do all their little like pre-examinations, right? They ask you if you've eaten anything. They ask, everything. It's like a medical exam. And then the boy that you've been talking to, who's kind of been leading all of this, comes up to you. He says, "Okay, we're just about ready to start. There's one thing I have to tell you to do. Okay?
Okay.
Now, regardless of what happens, you must not move.
Got it.
If you end up breaking out of the restraints or disrupting the process too much, we don't know what could happen. You have to remain as still as you possibly can keep yourself. Do you understand?"
Indeed.
Okay, there may be some pain, so here. He holds out what looks like a popsicle stick. Bite on this if it's too much.
Okay then.
Okay. Are we ready? You just see, like, some of the students behind him give him thumbs up. Okay. Okay, I think we did this right. As he just walks off, you hear him whispering to himself.
And this is where Connie dies sad.
More Connie, I'll spectate. I'll watch your death.
You're gonna watch? You wanna watch?
I want your save bonus thing.
That's why I'm there. You originally wanted me there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Demand on you if
I
you try
did
and move. There we
originally
go.
want him there.
Alright.
I command you to not move, no matter how
So,
bad it is.
Here we go. So you're biting down a popsicle stick. You got wires poking out of your head. It is some mess. And you're ready. You're ready. Okay.
Yeah, I am ready.
They start up their machine and start casting their spells in their circle. A bunch of runic symbols start appearing over you, and immediately you start feeling a hot pain around your the point at which your mechanical parts connect to your flesh.
Oh.
And there's a burning sensation
Fair
in your
enough.
chest. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I was prepared for.
+6 BB?
Oh, baby!
But that was almost an 8. Jesus Christ.
Nicely done. What's your total?
That was.
Nice, Greg.
That is a plus 29.
Hell yeah, man. Alright. So you don't pass out, which is a good and bad thing.
Unlike last time.
But man, are you starting to hallucinate some things. You know how colors begin to smear together? Or like how somebody looks when they don't have their glasses on?
That'll be
right?
30.
Oh shit,
I've been
really?
drunk and not
That's
had
good.
my contacts in. Yes,
Yeah,
I know exactly.
It's like that. It's like everything just starts mixing together into blobs. Like Gawain, just like blob. Fancy blob.
That is exactly
blob.
what it looks like when I'm drunk and don't have contacts in. I'm not even shitting you. Like, I'm fucking blind as a bat. So yeah, that's accurate.
And then, in the middle of all that, something appears. A massive, hooded figure. Israfel. You see that he looks at you from beneath that just void that's underneath his hood, right? Just staring at you. What are you doing now?
Something reckless that I think will work.
And this is meant to save us. What if it results in your desecration? What am I to do then?
We'll be fine.
Ah, very well. I did want to alert you of one new fact, as I'm sure you're aware of all that I've been doing to keep us from being taken. I do not know, whatever that feeling was that I have felt this entire time. I feel it no longer. Perhaps you are correct that whatever this process is working. I can now finally take a moment to rest instead of attempting to save both of our souls.
Wonderful. I think you have deserved break.
You're in pain?
I'll be fine.
Good. You feel a tiny sliver of what I have been forced to deal with.
I am sure that is more than true.
How have preparations been going for this battle to come? Are the mortals prepared?
Could be better. I would have liked an army of any sort, really, but I suppose this will do.
Just remember, every single one of their lives mean nothing compared to us. Sacrifice them at will.
Very true.
We must make it past this. Well, I suppose I'll leave you then to your fate and see if any success is brought from this experiment. What is that? You kind of hear him slow down as he turns to look at something in the distance. And how can I describe this? So remember how I said everything was blurred?
Yeah. Is this clear? Is this one
There's a
thing clear?
crack in the ceiling,
Oh,
and
no.
it falls off and hits the ground. And there's nothing but a black void beyond it.
What the
It it looks like reality itself just turned into a puzzle piece.
If I ignore it, everything will be okay.
Yeah. I think I'll leave you to this realm. I believe I will return to where I once was. Enjoy yourself.
Sure.
And then something very weird happens.
He can't leave?
He just stays there. And his hood is just looking towards you, that black void is just looking at you, his giant form is just staring at you, unmoving. It's not even, there's no breath, there's no movement, it's pure, like he's frozen like a statue.
Well, that's not good.
Silence. Another crack appears, another piece falls down to the ground.
Well, I've been told not to move, and no matter how disconcerting this is,
You're gonna keep it?
I think, and you know, the amount of money I gave them, I think, you know, they put enough work into this. All right, let's
They actually ran the calculations.
Yeah, they actually.
Right. I'm gonna turn off the music for a second.
They didn't just look at the equations. It's like, oh yeah, that's right.
So, as you stand there, with just Israfel staring at you, unmoving, no response coming from him, you see him twitch. It's a very quick twitch. Shoulder moves. Then there's another twitch as he takes a step forward. It looks unnatural. His head rapidly moves from side to side for a quick moment. and then he stops. At this point, he's moved closer to you, maybe 20 feet. Another piece breaks from
Some
behind.
horror movie shit.
It very much is. And then you see something concerning. Let me describe it. A new mass appears inside Israfel's cloak. You see it jitter as if something is moving within his cloak, growing larger and larger as the cloak is pushed. It doesn't rip, but it's pushed, right? It literally looks like he's filling with giant basketballs, right? Like just imagine these masses filling inside his cloak, okay? As if something's moving inside him. Still no response. He's not twitching anymore, right? And then you see something metallic poke out from inside his hood.
Oh, great.
And then, literally crawling out from where the hood would be, that black darkness, you see the face of Jataxis appear with his toothy, metallic smile. And he crawls out of Israfel's body onto the ground in front of you.
Great.
Bro, this is the best porn I've ever seen.
Yeah, is that it's hot?
It's hot.
As he, you've never really seen him move like this before, right? When you were talking to him, he stood up high. He always had a very high stature and stance, right? Here, he is fully leaning into a monstrous appearance. He almost looks like a worm as he slides out from Israfel onto the ground. And then he stands, and he tilts his head to look at you, and he begins to walk around like he's examining you. And that worm stance changes to like a raptor. You know how a raptor moves when it's sizing up its prey? Going, Blackwell, you probably know this better than anybody.
Yeah, because he's a fucking raptor.
It's like that as he starts to pace around you.
All right. Well, I'll wait. I'm sure he's gonna have something to say. I'll follow him.
Yeah, you follow him as he moves around, and then he stops in front of you. Such a nice way to see you again. As you hear that same slobbery sound he makes.
What a pleasure, Texas.
I hope your companion doesn't mind my arrival.
Oh, I am sure we'll hear about it later.
Connie, what are you doing?
Well, a little experiment of my own. After seeing your work, I think I would like to dabble.
Dabble? How enterprising of a innovator you are.
Could say. You inspired me.
Flattery. I got rid of that long ago. You seek to ruin my experiment. Why?
No. I don't see how I could be ruining your experiment.
Oh.
Wasn't this supposed to help me?
It is.
I look at him.
It is, but you're ruining it for the both of us. That's not very nice. Do you not trust me?
Was that a rhetorical question? Though, please don't take it personally, though I'm sure you don't have that emotion. I only trust but verify.
Well, this moment of verification comes at the expense of what I desire.
Don't you have a copy of me ready to go anyway?
No. How about this? Would you take a moment to hear what I have to say, then render your own judgment again? Perhaps I was not entirely informative to you, and you felt I was endangering you needlessly.
Yes.
Very good.
And I did mean what I said about to your lesser, who thinks of himself as a rival. I do respect you far more than him.
That is very nice to hear. Let's get you out of those restraints. He grasps his hand, like kind of balling it into a clawed fist, and all of your restraints just rip off, and you feel yourself pulled towards him.
Oh.
He'll
Isn't
kind
that
of
just lovely?
he'll hold his hand out as you approach him and kind of put you down gently, so that you can stand, and all the pain seems to dissipate. There, doesn't that feel better? How tall are you, Connie?
Like 5'5".
So just to because this guy's like standing at his full height, so you're like half. You like come up to his waist. You're like half his size.
Yeah, fair.
But he's very unnaturally thin. I think everything about Taxis is unnatural. If I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, you know the organic-y mouth thing with the fucking... No, it's fucking weird, dude.
Ask your questions, and I will answer you. And then I will do something for you.
Oh, I see. I know that this thing was siphoning my friend. Were you trying to make a copy of him?
Correct. Very perceptive. Though not as a copy as I did with you. I have noticed that you began to look into my affairs. Do you remember a project named Godwoken?
How could I forget?
Very good. What I intend to do is to replicate you. But to replicate you goes beyond the matters of simply flesh and blood. There are two parts that make you you. Do you understand? There is you, as in your physical form, your combat prowess, your personality and brain, and that can be replicated simply based off of your blood and soul, yes?
Yes.
But that is the problem, the issue. Flesh and blood is one thing, but a soul is another, completely different modifier. And your soul is especially special because you share it with another.
That does not sound incorrect.
But this is a process I've noticed, not only with you, but many that share your, what do you call it, slavery to your gods? Is that the term?
Slavery to
No, worship.
gods.
Worship, that's the term you use. Not enslavement.
Yes.
Any that replicate your prowess. What's the next term? Paladin?
Indeed.
Have this aspect. There's a direct connection with a deity. Do you understand now? I can't replicate that easily. And without that factor, what do I have? Nothing. It requires a melding of the two. I am not taking your companion, as he motions over to still completely frozen Israfel. I am taking merely a piece, as I have done with you, and then I will put them together.
You were going to take peace.
Just a piece.
Just a piece.
Just a piece. Ah.
And that's all you were going to do. That's
No.
all you had.
That is not
open
where the
plans
project
to do?
ends. But that is the specifics of this portion of the plan. You wish to know more?
How exactly were you thinking to ambush me when I found my god? I was a bit curious about.
That relates to another of my projects. And the goal isn't you. Do you understand? I do not intend to harm you in any way. I want the deity, he says very plainly.
I got that.
Just a piece. Just a piece.
Oh, just a piece.
Just a piece.
Here's a question. Why?
Yes.
Why mine specifically? Was I just the easiest to get a hold of?
You approached me first.
Fair, but wouldn't one of your... You worship a god of sorts in other terminology.
As he just starts coughing and you see like spatters of weird black liquid start to hit the floor in front of you. As he starts breathing like a smoker. You are a jester. Yes, I have a god that I worship. But he of the hollow rooms works very differently to your deities.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And his chief goal is progress?
He just looks at you. Evolution.
Evolution, progress, enlightenment, yes, yes.
Okay,
It's
when you
correct.
say it like that, you notice a change in his demeanor. Chitaxis has never, like, despite his appearance, right? And the weirdness and all the things he asks and all the things he does, he never strikes you as the kind of guy who would just at any moment kill you or mutilate you without your direct permission, right? You always have to give your permission first, right?
Oh, great, I pissed him
When
off.
you say it like that, yeah, you get the feeling that even though he doesn't directly show emotions, that you've angered him in some way. He takes a much more feral, animalistic stance, and he literally snarls at you when you say it like that. And then just for the sake of things, I'll say, you notice how pointy and sharp his teeth are in this specific instance.
Yeah, he sharpened them.
My apologies.
And that he calms down almost immediately.
Given that, couldn't you see the parallel that you and your other praetors and Biopticator are similar to paladins?
My point is not to make paladins. My point is to make those who wield the power that others do not have. I'm going to start with you, and then I'll begin asking your friends.
I doubt they'll say yes.
Perhaps. But perhaps they'll be inclined once they see how much assistance I can be. On that point, let me render you some aid so that you still continue to trust me. As I understand, you have come across a new project, yes?
Indeed.
Obliterate, yes?
Yes.
I can decipher it. I already have to a point. but I can decrypt it further. Would you like to hear of its goal?
As much as I would like to, this sounds a lot like a quid pro quo.
You owe me nothing. I do this out of the kindness of my heart. As he motions towards a non-existent heart on his open chest.
Uh-huh.
He's got jokes.
Please, just listen. There is nothing else that will befall you.
Okay, I'll bite.
As you see his teeth close together. Very
Yes.
good. Project Obliterate details the blueprints, construction, and usage of an experimental explosive device.
I gathered this, yes.
Allow me to elaborate further. The device is to be planted beneath this very city. Upon its detonation, it will consume the entire area. But it doesn't end there. A modification of magic and technology allows the blast to not only decimate and annihilate everyone within the city's radius in but a blink of an eye, a white flash, but afterwards will then seed the surrounding area with black goo. The waters will be contaminated all along the Tarot Scar, leading back to numerous other villages, cities. The ground itself will be seeded and contaminated so that no crops or food or life will grow. There will be a major refugee crisis, as no one has enough to eat or drink, fleeing to other areas. And should one remain within the borders of the contamination, they will then be turned to serve us.
Oh, that's not exactly what you would call good for my side.
It has already been constructed, and it has already been planted, and is ticking away, waiting for the arrival of the fleet as we speak. But the Biopticator can't risk detonating it until he secures the sphere.
Smart. I'm sure the sphere would be fine.
Perhaps, or perhaps it would break. He cannot risk it. So,
You're telling me it can break a sphere? Even the slim possibility?
there are many ways to shatter spheres. Even ways that are unknown to us.
Things possible then.
Indeed. I have the necessary instructions to defuse such a device. And I have the coordinates to the location of where this device is located.
You make a hard bargain.
No bargain. I will simply give it to you once I have taken what necessary information I desire. For free. No cost. All I desire you and your allies to remember is of how useful and kind I was this day. Can you do that for me?
All you want is for me to tell them
Yes.
how kind you were.
Yes. That I can be trusted.
I want to roll insight on this motherfucker.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Can
I'm
I roll
so
with advantage?
close to being trusted. I can taste their flesh. I mean, trust.
Good roll.
You guys about to bust
Can I
a
roll with
green goo on
advantage
you.
due to the amount of time I spent with this guy?
This dude has more
Sure.
drool. Probably. There's more drool coming out of his maw than
Oh,
probably
it's so
half the track.
nasty. It's
It's
so
fucking-
nasty.
He's probably
I wanna
like
drink
salivating
it.
at a Denny's.
Total?
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow.
horrible. It's like a
Wow.
9.
9? I mean, what are you trying to? Is he like lying to you? Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
No, well, he's not lying to me. I doubt he's lying to me. I just,
What were you trying to incite then?
what's behind that? Is it malice or
Malice? I'll tell you that you can't tell the specific emotion, but he obviously desires for all of you to continue working with him.
Yeah, he's not asking for much.
Okay, that's agreeable.
Good. I shall return to where I was then. Expect my information once I am finished. Do not worry. I shall not leave you should he arrive.
I believe you wholeheartedly on that.
Good, good. Till we speak again, Connie. And it's a horrible sight, but he crawls back into Israfel.
Oh, yeah.
What a fucking weirdo. Can you just disappear?
At
No,
this point,
that's not dramatic enough.
all the pieces that we saw like leading into the cracks in reality start to fix themselves. Israfel shakes his head as all the colors start to come back and all the shapes stop morphing. And then Israfel looks at you for a moment before he disappears. Connie, what just happened? And then he disappears as you're back in normal reality, and you see Gawain there and all the other students, and you spit out the popsicle stick, and you're still stuck to the device. And you just hear from the back, "Is she alive? I don't know." And you'll see he runs on over.
Looks like it.
Oh, praise the Hadra. Do you feel better?
Yes.
The process appears to have worked. Whatever was within you now has been removed. We did it.
Thank you. Good work. And I'm not dead, which is
You had nothing to be worried
Improvement over
about.
what-
He says, trying to keep you calm, but he does not look calm. He looked like he was very worried.
Why don't you go get a drink? You look like you need it.
I think that's a great idea. Should you ever need our help again, and don't hesitate to ask. By the way, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you. Kind of looks around for a second. Can I put you on my resume?
Go for it.
As a contact. Yeah, okay, thank you. And he'll then run off to his buddies.
Dude, you're his reference.
They are interns. There's no fucking way they're not. I gave them money for a project that may or may not work. That could have gotten me killed. No, it's
And
totally an
You
internship.
do feel a bit better. You do feel a bit stronger. And Gawain,
Connie, why don't you
she
level up?
looks fine. No, nothing. Yeah, why don't you
Oh,
level?
cool.
Doesn't look like there's any issue. No problem. Stands, you're fine, a little wobbly, but you're good.
That's great. You know,
Very good. It was
the
a
video I
complete
linked
success.
didn't happen.
The video I linked didn't happen, he says.
What video?
The video of your
it's the
ugly...
chest research from Alien.
Oh, that way.
Okay. Anything you guys want to discuss or do?
Why don't you two make out already? Oh my.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna drop in on the sphere after.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Spear? I
There's
haven't seen you in a
there's
while.
really nothing too much that'll happen there. Did you want to speak to like Elray
Well,
or
what do I see?
Will you go to the sphere?
Yeah, I want to look at it.
Oh, you
With
want to
my-
look
with my
into it?
special eyes. I
Oh,
wanna...
with your special eyes, with your special eyes, huh?
Alright,
what
Sasuke,
shoes
Okay.
are you giving me?
relax.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna disappoint you.
Just an orb?
It looks no
Sure.
different.
Right.
It seems that your true sight, as a result, just can't seem to penetrate what lays within. Was that what you wanted to do? See if you can see anything cool?
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. So yeah, no, but there you go. Now you found out. Like true sight doesn't work on the spheres.
Darn.
Okay. With that, I will go to my other boys, Kyber and Zerk. What would you guys like?
The
to do?
fuck you want?
Who wants to go first?
Zerk.
Zerk?
Tibbs.
Tibbs?
I called you first.
Okay.
Who would you like to speak to?
Let's see. Pause this game. All right.
How dare you? What are you playing?
Bruh.
Slay the cool.
Fucking bastard. What's up? What do you want to?
All right. Let's get Duncan and let's get Sapphire.
Duncan and Sapphire in a room. Let's get some music back on.
Let's get some. Yeah. This is depressing. Shut the fuck up, Blackwell.
Oh my god. Okay. So you'll go and find. You actually have to drag them away.
Oh, what are they doing?
When you enter the room, you see Rector at the head of the table, at this long table with chairs, right? Cadrigan sitting down on one side, Melissa on the other, Sapphire at the end of the table, and actually not at the end of the table, like in the middle of the table, and Duncan on the other side, right? So it's kind of off and on, right? One side, I say, Cadrigan's on the side on his own. So Melissa and Duncan are sitting next to each other, and then you have Rector at the head, right?
Mhm.
And they have a board in front of them
Uh-huh.
with little figurines.
Are they battle planning?
And as you step in, you hear them arguing about something.
Oh.
Specifically, it is Cadrigan and Rector talking. Cadrigan looks towards Rector. I do not understand. This is what I would do. And Rector shakes his. No. What you're not getting, man, is that you're supposed to be doing what your character would do. This individual is not you. It is a representation of something you want to be. I don't follow, Cadrigan says. Look at Melissa. As Melissa smiles. She is playing a Namithian woman in a pretty pink dress, he says, and that is the individual she's attempting to emulate. Do you see what I mean? You're just playing you. At this point, they'll all look towards you.
Oh, hey, hope I'm not disturbing y'all. What is this?
They all kind of look at each other, and Rector will smile. I was at a bar yesterday and heard these guys talking about this game they use to pass the time. Sort of a weird thing where it's like storytelling. I didn't really get it, but I figured we'd give it a try. You play an individual that's not you. It's like pretend.
Huh. Oh, like another persona or something like that?
Exactly.
Oh, that sounds
Kinda
pretty
sucks,
interesting.
if I'm gonna be honest. But this you see Melissa pout at that. Not because of you, but it's. Was there something you needed?
Yeah, I need to pull Duncan away for a bit. I need to have a little quick conversation with them.
That he motions. You see Rector motions to Duncan. Fine, go.
I'll bring him back.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd like to learn more about your game.
That says, if the man is going to be ignorant of us and yelling at us, I will kill him. I don't understand this. You can't just kill whoever you want! That's what you hear is they leave the room.
Hey, Duncan, you know that game that we're playing just now?
I played a knight who was like, I he kind of looks around. I played Gawain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
That
He was
nice.
super tall and super strong, and he could like hit people and they would disappear.
They were
And
just-
everyone thought he was cool.
That's the way you phrase that, Cheese. They would disappear.
Leave him alone. They're playing D&D.
Wait, what?
Sounds like Connie more than me.
You know what? I'd like to play that game sometime. It sounds like a blast. You know, maybe I'll play myself. Who knows?
you see him. You see Duncan smile. It'll make Rector mad. That's what he's yelling at.
Oh, because Gadrigan's playing himself?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, that could be infuriating. I see. Anyways, yeah, I just need to pull you and Sapphire for a bit. I need to have a quick conversation. Nothing bad, of course.
Let's see. Sapphire surrounds your neck. Oh, that's messed up. You see Sapphire surrounds your neck.
You guys can't say that. Oh, there you are.
Nuzzling you.
Okay.
Very happy.
You were pet.
I will say that there was like the reason she was on the table was there was a bag of snacks and stuff, most likely from Cromwell's place, and she was eating it all.
Yeah, it's probably all gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is she getting a little big belly?
She's
She needs some
she's a
exercise?
magical creature,
Uh-huh.
so most likely not. It's like a fucking black hole.
Cogmaw, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. We will take them. We'll go to like my room.
Are you
my
ready to
little, my
ruin these
private...
people's happy time? You brought them away from D&D to make them sad.
What the fuck? I'm pulling them away from possibly a bad game like this one.
Hey! First off, how dare you say Rector runs a bad game? Second, how say I run a bad game?
Oh, I just double insulted you.
Alright, what's up?
Wait, does that mean
Alright.
you run the game as Rector?
Exactly.
You run a game inside of a game.
Gameception.
Gameception. Alright, you wanna take them to a private room?
I'll take them to my little personal quarters,
Alright, a little weird.
and then I'm gonna
alright.
kill them.
Okay, not so weird.
You know too much. Stab. Okay.
Okay. Who would you like to talk to?
I'm gonna start to shut the fuck up right now.
Jesus!
I'm gonna get Duncan.
Don't.
All right. Hey. So, you know, Duncan, it's been quite a while since we had a conversation since the whole fiasco in that place. I just wanted to kind of check in and see how you're doing overall. And I haven't really gotten into the chance to do a little check-in.
Okay, listen, I know you said we could trust her, but she still scares me.
Okay. Wow. that was-
I'm practicing with my sword every day. Rector's helping me out with that. I read the book. I'm getting better with the words. Wait.
Oh God.
He shows. So you think he'd like ease into it? No, dude. Immediately
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
listing off all the shit that
I'm getting
and he goes
blasted.
over. He pulls out a piece of paper and he actually scribbles his name. It's very sloppy handwriting, but he writes Duncan.
Hey, you did this? Hey, you're making some good progress here then. That was quick.
She's-
Actually, it's
she's
really
a-
quick.
She's a good teacher. Not as good as you, but she's still very. She knows. Is that insulting?
Nah,
Don't
it's
tell her I
fine.
said
I
that.
just- Nah,
Melissa has help. She's very good.
listen, as long as you're learning, that's the point of our goal. and we're
I'm
both-
scared because I don't know who's coming, but I know there's a big fight coming, and I want to help, but I don't want to die.
Right?
But
Yeah.
I mean, Gawain did give me this sword, so how can I lose, right?
Well, I mean, you're not gonna be alone. You know that, right? Like, you got people by your side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, watching your back and everything. You know, it's.
But they could die too.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it, but I mean, let me ask you this, Duncan, not to insult or offend or anything, how much do you care about us? I don't mean that in like a condescending way.
He looks offended. He looks so sad.
No.
You make him. He looks like a puppy dog that you just like hit. He looks so sad.
You just broke his little heart.
No.
You think
No,
I
no,
don't
Duncan.
care? What?
No, I know you care. I just want to know like how much in your
A
heart.
million. The sun. I don't know.
See? And that's good. You know why that's good? Because you're gonna reach deep down inside your heart of hearts and you're gonna fight with everything you have, and that alone is gonna be more than enough
If
to
I-
protect everyone you love and care about.
That's really nice, but if I reach into my heart, I die, right?
No, not literally. Not
Okay.
no, not literally. It's like a figure of speech.
Right.
You know,
Like I'm
a
gonna
metaphor.
steal from you, but I don't steal anymore.
No, well, not like that, but like, you know,
Oh.
you know how you tell a woman you're gonna steal her heart? You don't actually steal her heart, you woo her.
Is that what that means?
In a sense, yeah.
I thought. Oh, okay.
You know, phrases like that.
Right.
You know, I'm asking, you know, you're gonna reach deep down inside, you're gonna pull out your confidence.
Okay. What does that look like?
Well, it would look like you fighting your hardest out there in the battlefield.
I can do that.
I know you can. I trust you.
Thank you.
Of course. You feel a little better now? I know it's not
Yeah.
easy. You know,
Yeah, I feel better.
just know that you're not alone. We got your back.
You'll see Sapphire hugs him.
Ah,
Reiterate your fact. Oh, how nice.
and you, little Missy.
John looks at you.
You know, how are you doing?
Very happy nod.
Good? Eric? Okay, good. I'm glad.
Very happy nod.
Okay,
You're gonna have to hit him with the direct questions if you wanna. If you wanna, they don't.
All right.
They're not gonna get where you're trying to go.
I know. All right. So, Sapphire, I do have a quick, I do have a big question here. You know, remember how we were in Uska and Riska was talking to you, and then she muttered something about your your former owners.
Oh, this is a very sad. This is a very sad look on the little pseudo dragon now. With a nod.
I was just kind of curious as to what happened with that.
She just looks at you, super sad. It looks like she's trying to figure out a way how to tell you. Looks around the room.
By the way, this doesn't leave the room, of course. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but whatever we talk about stays between us.
What scrolls do you have?
What scrolls do I have? Like spell scrolls?
Specifically, do you have a scroll of Find Familiar?
No, I have the spell.
She'll go to
Oh, well, I think... Didn't I take one from... hold on, let me see. I might actually have a scroll of Find Familiar.
Okay.
I do not have a scroll of Find Familiar.
Okay, but you have it in your
never
book.
mind. I have it in the spell book, yeah.
She'll immediately fly over to you, not
Uh-huh.
as excited as she was before. There's a definite
know.
like, oh boy, right?
Yeah.
She'll reach into your book and kind of pull it out with her strength as much as she can to get you to help.
Oh, yeah, I'll
and then
help
she'll
her out.
peck. She'll like peck. She'll point with her talon
Mhm.
towards the spell Find Familiar.
Right. Someone used it and you
Shakes her
got
head.
summoned? No.
Points at you. Points at the Find Familiar spell.
Oh, okay, I used it.
Shakes her head
Right.
again.
Can't she talk in my head, Mr. Hughes?
Can she? I don't remember if she could. If she could talk.
I think Pseudo Dragons
I can remember
could,
Pseudo
yeah.
Dragons can. And I think I've been treating this. She can't really talk.
Hold on, let me see. I believe Pseudo Dragons can mind link.
Maybe they can. Maybe they can. Then you're fine. Then she can just tell
You
you.
son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Simple ideas, emotions, and images. Oh, okay. So she can't speak, but as long as you can understand a language, she can send you different emotions, ideas, and images. Okay,
Right,
wow, that's actually really creative. Okay. She will send you an image of you casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
You casting Find Familiar.
Yeah, nod and understanding, yes.
She looks very annoyed now.
Oh,
She shows the image to you again. And you feel the emotion of want.
want, okay. Oh, Zork
Then she
is
just stands there
oblivious
like
to this.
Duncan also stands there, like completely stupid. As understanding either.
Completely stupid. Yeah, that's Zerka. That's 2 kobolds right
Do you
now.
not get what she's trying to
No, I don't get actually what she's.
Roll me insight.
All right. Oh yeah, you did the yeah, I did that too. Oh come!
What'd you get?
Not high enough.
Total?
6.
6! Okay,
She-
communicate the idea. So you see an idea, like you get the feeling of an idea of
She wanted to stay, and I ripped it from her
casting
home.
a spell,
Uh-huh.
and then you feel the emotion of wanting to do that.
Oh!
You get what she wants you to do now?
Teach her magic? Wanting to do that.
She
is all
frowns
I-
again.
I'm sorry, I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Could you write it?
She thinks for a second, and then drags Duncan over to help her write her idea down. And in a very like sloppy handwriting again, right? You see the word cast spell, and then she points at you.
Oh. You want me to cast it again? Okay.
That she finally nods. Very, very tired.
Okay, I will cast Find Familiar again.
Okay. As you cast Find Familiar, what you see appears before you is, from all the energy around,
Mhm.
another pseudo dragon.
What?
And not just another pseudo dragon, it is exactly a second sapphire.
What the? Oh,
Before there's a pause as the second sapphire kind of takes a look around, sees you, and immediately has elation.
Elation. Oh.
Like the second one, it's same emotions when the first sapphire had appeared, right? Just absolutely overjoyed to see you. And then, before you even have a second to blink, the original sapphire is on that one and kills it essentially.
What the?
And disappears. Just immediately like bite to the neck, dead. It's gone. The energy just dissipates in like a puff of magic energy, and you see Sapphire there heaving and huffing, looking very, very angry.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Looks to you with very sad eyes, and then just slowly walks on over to hug you.
You know there's only one of you, and I will protect you with all my heart. You know that.
Just snuggles deeper.
Give her.
You get it. You get what she's worried about.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be
I'm
her,
not
but it
gonna-
won't be her.
I know. I wouldn't do that. You know, just a side note. If Sapphire ever does go, that spell's gone from my spellbook. I erased it.
Yeah, you cast a
I
different
can't
familiar.
replace her. No. I mean, you know, maybe I'll get it like a fucking wolf. Oh yeah,
There you
no,
go.
never mind.
Oh, okay.
I'll give her the fucking the cuddles and pats.
Duncan looks uncomfortable. He doesn't really know what to do here. He just kind of stands there.
Alright, I want you two to make me a promise.
Okay.
Duncan will look to you.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? If anything happens to me, which it won't because I'm Zerk and I'm awesome, but you two will take care of each other.
You see a pause as Duncan tries to think about what it is that you're insinuating before kind of firmly nodding. This is the strongest he's looked, right? He's like, I get it.
I hope he
You'll see
does.
Sapphire just look at him.
Can I insight check to make sure he actually gets
He
it?
does. I wanna know
okay.
you,
Oh, he does.
He understands.
Okay.
He understands what you're asking.
Alright. Good. And alright. And now you, Duncan, I got one more question for you.
Okay. What question?
So again, this has to do with Riska, and you probably might know where this is going.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh wow. Are you sure? Because you know, I don't want to push, but this
Why? Why do you want to know? Kind of like rubs the back of his head. I'm clearly uncomfortable with the question.
because it's very important to me, and I want to know if there's anything I could do to help you. Anything. Zerk gives him that reassuring look.
Can you bring people who died back? But like, still them?
Wait, hold. Bring people back who died and kill them.
No, so there's still them.
Oh, so they're still them. You know, with the there is magical ways of doing it, yeah, but I'm not quite at that level.
What happens if they've already been brought back?
Like more than once?
No,
That's a good
like-
question.
You know, like,
Like
not them.
one would think that they are undead, like that.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
That.
That might kind of be a question for Gawain to answer.
I don't want to
If
ask.
there are, understandable.
What the hell?
He doesn't like you.
Fuck
So-
him too.
Oh my god. Why do you think he doesn't like you?
That's rough.
He's a bitch.
Wow.
Oh my god! You don't talk to Duncan like that. Fuck your armor. Can you elaborate a little bit more, Duncan, on this?
Do I have to?
Yeah. I did promise nothing would leave this room.
Yeah.
I mean, unless given expression, permission from you. But you know, you can explain if you want, and I'll endeavor to help you out as best as I can.
Okay. I had friends. We stole things together. Right?
He's nodding.
I messed up one time and I got caught and I was going to die. So I told the people who caught me where my friends were so I wouldn't die.
Oh, okay.
They died, and then the person who caught me brought them back in front of me.
Oh my god.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
more than enough. I am. He circles over and gives him a hug.
He does not return it.
And wow, that's a lot to
I
deal with.
I won't do the same to you.
No, I know you won't. But it still weighs on your mind, doesn't it?
No. Not
Oh.
that. I mean, kind of. No, it's the fact that I've thought about doing it again,
Hmm.
and I don't know if I'll do it again.
Well, you could do it to Gawain. I don't mind.
yeah?
Certainly. Yeah. Well, yeah, I understand that,
Okay.
but I know you won't do it again. You know how I know? Because you're grown as a person. Each and every day, you're getting stronger and stronger. You may not realize it, and you may not see it, but I see it. And in time, you will as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The real courage is being able to move on from everything and make amends. Become a better person.
What if you can't? What if I can't?
I believe that everyone can. He leans into a whisper, just look at Kadrigan. as Zork quickly looks to make sure Kadrigan is not around.
It's at that point when you kind of mention Kadrigan and how far he's come that he kind of nods. Maybe. Can I go now?
Yeah. Sorry again for bringing it up. I was. Go have fun.
Yeah.
You want a pat on the back?
He'll just walk out looking completely dejected.
Oh man.
And you just see Sapphire look at him sadly as he goes.
Go with them. Oh. Oh. Zora takes a deep breath.
Are you satisfied now that you've wrenched that out of him for Duncan?
Listen, alright, I had to. I can't bring his friends back to life. It's just gonna, take some time. You may not want that, but, We'll just kill those people that killed his friends and, call it a day. Alright.
That's it.
I have one more off thing to do, actually, that I have not mentioned. Alright. So, I do still have this...
Yeah.
Okay, I still have this book of Tome of Clear Thought.
Right.
That, pretty much lost its magical properties, but it will regain it in a century.
Okay.
Mr. Zerk would like to take it to Articuno.
Oh!
And sell it.
Articuno, okay. Sell it?
Yeah. I might not get it as much as it once was, but I might make some sort of profit from it.
Interesting. Alright, let's see. A Tome of Clear Thought is worth a lot, but you're selling it for... Well, it doesn't have its thing.
But it regains
it
in
it's like
a
an
century.
investment for a century. That is,
Yeah.
that is a hell of a deal. Okay. I will get back to you on that.
Alright, okay. So
Unless you actually need to talk to Articuno about it. Anakarma.
No. I will begin making preparations for Tips can go.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I will do the preparations for Mr. The couple, the lovely dual couple.
Okay. Diber.
Yes.
Anybody you want to talk to?
Besides Marquita, I'm probably just gonna bump around town for the most part.
So you want to talk to Marquita, and then that'll be enough for you. See if you see anybody else. All right.
Yeah, for now.
Sounds good. Yep. All right. What do you want to talk to Marquita about? Where are you at? What are you doing?
Alright, let's see. What time of day is it? It's gonna be early when I'm gonna get out.
Early?
Just, yeah. And I'm just trying to get out before like most of the city is up and about.
Okay, we'll see. It's the day after then.
Okay. Just be walking, just looking around town, just seeing everything, and then just go, "Hey, Marquita."
Yeah, what's up?
So, like, in a couple days, we get to fight Giant Chair Dude.
Well, maybe not a couple days, but yeah, it is starting to feel like it's getting closer.
It's getting there, man. So...
You nervous?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't exactly sign up for this when hopping on the boat out here originally.
But it is helping people.
Oh gosh, yes it is. It's a lot more than I thought.
We're saving a city. I don't think. How can you get more heroic than that?
We could be like we're saving the entire northern Scathera possibly.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I mean, how much damage can you do with one ship?
I mean, you saw how much damage we can do with one weapon. Now
yeah,
that
I mean,
ship,
I get. All right,
yeah.
I guess.
I mean, he seems pretty scary. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but everybody else that seems scary has been taken down.
Yeah. Wait, what was the people that we fought the other day? Just the day before?
Purvas or something?
Yeah, the Purvas, those guys. barely even knew what the world they did.
Yeah.
Just really hated the Lacklands, I guess. And,
There was a lot of history there, but
There's a lot.
We kind of just came in at the end.
bro, we barely got a chance to recognize them before they got. What was that one dude's name? The big guy. We smacked the crud out of him.
I don't know, Lord Pirva.
Yeah,
She
Lord-
could
was
be
that
shrugging
Lord-
right now.
Was
She's
it
shrugging.
the Lord Pirva? Like, now imagine Lord Lackland. What is he in comparison to that?
Well, he's got like a lot of magic. Like,
Yeah.
That's the thing with the Lacklands. It is magic, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
mean,
Sometimes I feel like I miss out on a lot of stuff because it happens so fast. But I do. I try to pay attention.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I agree. I have.
Oh yeah, you agree, Davis? Yeah.
Wow.
You got-
That's fucked up.
I missed quite a bit.
That's fucked up.
I feel that I've there are moments that I've there are definitely parts that I skip on that I have to rely on Zerk and Gawain for their intelligence. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they got it. You see the like blinks. Yeah, but they got it pretty handled. I can't imagine the kind of pressure. Yeah, that's the thing that surprises me about. I guess both of them. I guess all of them, but Gawain in particular.
Yeah.
Like, dude's got a lot on his shoulders, but I never see him stressed out. I never see him worried. I never see. He doesn't care. It almost seems like sometimes he doesn't care about what's happening because it's just another interruption. Like, oh,
Blackwell doesn't give a fuck.
this is getting in the way of my morning prayer, right? You know, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Wait,
Oh.
Here we go.
Fucking Blackwell doesn't care about the game.
you know, to
What
be
else is
honest, it
That's
almost
rough.
seems like he's only like that's the opposite of the whole faith weight thing. Like, what's his, the guy from the village? Oh gosh, I forgot his name. The
Casimir?
Yeah. The one that's in charge of the village now, out east. But yeah, Casimir.
Casimir, yes, Casimir.
Yeah. Casimir seems like the one who has faith, but has none of it. Like, a lot of responsibility, a lot of faith, absolutely overloaded.
To me,
Gawain,
the
though?
guy didn't even seem like he liked the gods that much.
No, he does not. Honestly, it doesn't seem like he enjoyed that
Mhm.
at all. Like,
but
that
but
didn't
he
even
but he
seem
has
like
that responsibility now. You know, I don't know. It kind of feels the same way with everybody, with all of them. Like,
Yeah.
Like you got all what we just talked about with Gawain, right? You got someone like Connie. You see how messed up? Okay, I don't tell her I said that.
okay.
But you see
No,
how
I
messed up
agree.
she is?
Yeah,
Like her
watch it.
arm and her leg, and she wears the mask, and it's all that, right? But
Yeah.
she doesn't care. I mean, she's a
No.
little much at times. She's very
Yeah, she can be
aggressive,
a little cross at times.
but
I'm not gonna lie.
like again, like there's no worry at all,
No.
at all. It's like
Like-
it's like the humans don't seem human. You know what I mean? Not in that sense. It's just I don't know what I'm talking about. Then you got someone like Zerk, and Zerk seems the most, I don't know, relatable, I guess.
He definitely seems to have to show what's going on a kind of, I don't know, I guess more.
It's just like,
Yep.
like I could share a drink with Zerk, right?
Yeah.
If I share a drink with Gawain, I feel like I'm taking him away from saving the world. And if if I have a drink with Connie, I feel like she's gonna stab me if I say something wrong.
Oh,
I don't know. That's how I feel.
okay. So you're just saying they're weird.
I mean, everybody's weird. We're weird.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely weird. You know, one thing I haven't done in a while. Use
What?
that whole crown thing. The what do we call it? The crown of madness.
You're taking
Haven't done
over
that at
people.
all.
You like that?
Yeah,
I'm
that
doing
was
that, by
fun.
the way. But you like that?
Yeah, I know you're doing that, but we're doing it together. That's pretty
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Right.
But you know, we did a lot of cool stuff together so far, from fighting that demon to out traveling to the cat lady's place to well, we met Sorkina and the Lacklands and
Right.
done all this crazy stuff, and now it comes up to fighting a giant.
Invaders from another dimension.
Invader.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I try not to think about it.
Yeah. When we were talking about, like, year past. Would you think that here in a month or so, we'd be fighting aliens with advanced crossbows? Basically.
Are they even aliens? I don't even know what that means. Like,
foreign.
but I get. It's weird because of how much things have changed in such a short amount of time. But the fact that someday, that's already more. Someday I can figure out what's going on with me. Someday,
Exactly.
that's already more than I've ever had.
And you know what, Kita, we might not know the history, because someone had to clip that out,
Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. But
Yeah.
I think I'm hitting more points than the other ones. I'm thinking I'm making more progress.
More progress. How?
I
We've all been stuck in the city, the Scythera.
No, I'm saying that I think that we might be having a better time. I'm not saying anything, but I'm gonna try and be your favorite. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me?
You'll see.
Uh-huh.
I'll get all the pieces.
We'll see. How about we keep it at that?
Hey, if we can beat a chair guy, we can get those pieces.
I do agree with that.
Like, come on. He's coming from another dimension.
Jeez. It's too much. It's too much, actually.
Are you worried?
I'm not worried.
How can you not be? You're in my hands.
You know why I'm not worried?
Why?
I'm not worried because all these other people aren't worried. Did Zerk look worried? No. Did Connie look worried? No. Did Gawain look worried? That's how I base my worry. If they're worried about something, then I start to worry. If none of them are nervous, then it's like just another day in the park for them.
To be honest, like every fight we've walked up and went, yeah, we got this. We did.
I've seen them in action. I've seen us in action. Man, that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Teamwork does make the dream work. That
They
is
have
true.
been work. Like, look, we got the Tharnic Guard here, the soldiers. We got all sorts of people coming in. We got the mages. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna mope about like how we could have more. That doesn't help anybody. I am confident. I'm not like arrogant, but I'm confident, and that's the best we can do.
You think there's anything else we could have done?
Oh, I'm sure there's always more we can do, but sometimes it's not enough.
I mean,
No time.
Anything off the top of the head, off the top of your head that you would have thought.
You know what I'm a little nervous about, I guess?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not necessarily worried about us, but I am worried about the people of the city.
Oh.
But the thing with that is, like, what conceivably can we do, right? Like, these people, these normal, innocent people, they have no idea what's coming. So what do? Do we tell them? Then what does that do? Then they all run off, and yeah, it's better, but it messes up the rest of the province. Where are they gonna go? Do we not tell them, and they just get sidelined on the day everybody arrives, right?
And gosh, if we don't tell them anything and say we beat him and he detonates that damn dirty bomb.
Oh, you don't know about that.
Oh wait, no.
You don't know about that.
never
You're meddling.
mind.
How dare you? How dare you?
How
You
dare
don't know about that. You don't know about the bomb.
What?
The fuck, you weren't there? What the fuck are you doing?
You weren't there. You don't know about the bomb.
But what could he do to the city though?
I mean, like you said, like with just the power of one weapon, he could.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enough destruction that innocent people are going to die.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
but what do
no,
we
man.
do? What do we do? We can't do anything about that. And evidently, the people in charge aren't doing anything about that because they haven't told anybody.
Obvious.
I don't know. It just sits weird with me, is all. But then again, I think, is there anything better I could do? And I can't come up with a better answer.
It also kind of goes to show if there was less people trying to fight over the protection of the people, it'd be a lot easier to minimize casualties.
Right. But this is a city. There's so many people here.
Oh gosh, yes.
I guess we just gotta focus on us and hope that they end up all right.
Well, I think another evening of training and then getting pissed drunk would be nice.
We can do that.
Sounds good. Alright, shall we find some people to invite out then?
Sure.
Alright. And then we'll continue on our walk and then go find...
Gotcha. I will tell you
Gawain.
right now, if you're looking for people to have drinks with you, Rector, Melissa,
Yep.
Cadrigan. Well, Cadrigan just kind of comes along, but that's something else that he's doing. Duncan, like, Actually, Duncan really needs a drink today, or whatever
Yes.
that happened.
I'm like
Melendez.
everyone that's
Sapphire,
associated. with
you want to go out with all of them and have a drink?
Yeah,
Alright,
like
sounds
What?
good.
I didn't do anything wrong,
if-
alright? Fuck you.
How fucking dare you?
If-
Alright, you'll be doing that then, enjoying a night out with the buds, the gang. Okay. Alright, so that finishes that. Did anybody else have something they want to do? I know Zerk used to have more stuff you want to do. Connie, are you
Yes,
are
sir.
you basically good? Want to talk to
sure.
anybody else?
I have a couple, but
Okay.
I want to do it after his date.
We'll do it after this
Um,
date.
I-
His
Okay.
triple dog. His triple dog.
His triple date. Alright, and Gawain, you want to do the same? Anybody you need to talk to? Anybody else? Leave it till after.
This is not a
Only
date
thing
for
I
me,
had-
alright?
The only thing I have left is, did the Paladin boys show up yet, or is that like on the day? Or if at all?
As of yet, you have not heard any
Well,
sign
the-
of the paladins coming.
That's
So
why
I haven't asked
for
about my
this.
dad yet.
Daddy, love me! Sorry.
Yeah, because you sent
I'd
yours
love
by
to
regular
speak to
mail,
you.
Davis. You're probably waiting a little while.
I'm
till you
gonna
get
wait a
anything
long
back.
time.
Alright, so you're basically waiting to talk to them if they show up.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, let's go to you then, Zerky Zerk.
I can go for shower,
Alright.
so I'll be right back.
Yeah, you need one.
Nice.
I do. I'm smelly.
No, I found the video. Alright, Zerk, what do you want to do? Who do you wanna talk
Alright.
to?
Let's talk to Alexander Volkov and Isfa.
Okay. Well, if you go look for them, you're gonna find them at their office,
Yeah.
and for once, they are both in their respective offices.
Ah! I'll start with, I mean, you know, I'll request both of their, oh god, click the video. I'll request both of their, attendance really quick.
Okay. Ifsa immediately comes over.
I'm sure she was very excited.
Yes. Alexander makes you come over
Yeah,
because he's not getting enough while he's working.
understandable. Yeah.
Are you sure that this requires the insight of the assistant deputy?
Yeah, actually, because I'm gonna invite you two to a dinner that I'm making personally for you.
What? And you just hear the biggest squeal of excitement from Ifsa. What? Really?
Yes.
Why? No, wait. Are we paying?
No.
You're paying? You're making it.
Yeah, I'm making it.
What? Thank you so much! She hugs you.
Oh, good work,
You get
okay.
feather in your mouth like you just constructed. You are wonderful! And you'll see Alexander look up. Well, that's nice and all, but we are fairly busy. We're not busy. We can make the time.
and you'll be joining another couple on their date as well. It'll be a double date. Double.
This is a
Yeah.
date? You say she smiles, twinkles in her eye. And you see Alexander look over. I thought you just. This is a. I
Oh.
believe that a date is unprofessional. Who are these others that are coming?
Personal acquaintance and friends of mine. Yeah, you remember Cromwell, right? Yeah. He's got a little lady friend,
Who is Cromwell?
the one who made the goodies.
Oh. Wonderful. The confection. Okay, yes. Why?
I just thought I'd throw a little get together with my friends. Hey.
When you say that, you just see Ifsa melt. You're my friend too. You know that, Zerk? You are amazing. I wish Alexander did half the things you did. And he just looks over. And she looks at him, and he looks at her. And then there's a pause, and then he looks at you. Fine, what time? And the place. And then you just give the details where it's gonna be.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's pretty much gonna be at Cromwell's shop. I need to speak to Cromwell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him the time, like 7 o'clock. You know, be
Very
here,
well.
You know, there was a time when when me and Alexander used to be the bestest of buds.
See, she looks at him. You never told me that. That's because it's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. Zerk looks sad at that.
She looks towards you. How sad you are. She looks towards him, and she pats you on the back. Oh, you apologize right now. You hurt his feelings. Xander just stares at you. Alex. I apologize if my words offended you. That's
Apology
not an
accepted, no
apology.
problem.
She looks towards you. We'll be there.
Good. I can clap his hands.
Even argue like a married couple.
Yes, they do. I give him 2 thumbs up and I'm like, all right, I will see you then.
Alright.
And I was like, well, I
This
get to
is
see
alright.
you.
And as the door closes, you hear them talking to each other. She's like, "You need to be nicer to him. You have no friends. I'm your only friend. He's gonna be your only friend. I have plenty of friends." And then that's how the conversation
Yeah.
goes. You leave.
By the way, because when I was talking about there was a time when me and Alexander were
Yeah.
friends, and I was referring to the other time.
For the
Yeah.
other occasion.
Is your plan to whittle him down until he finally
It's a good plan.
agrees to be your
It's a
friend?
good plan.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess. Because, like, it's so weird because now in this timeline, me and Isra are probably, like, the bestest of friends.
Yes.
Well, you know, third bestest of friends. I got
Oh, yeah.
Duncan and Sapphire.
Yeah.
But, you know, me... In the other timeline, other things happened, but, me and Alexander were, like, the bestest of friends. Oh, well. Off to
well.
Cromwell. Kick the door down.
Okay. You see Cromwell busy as ever.
Hey, Cromwell! How's it been?
You see him hold both of his hands to his heart. Zerk! Zerk, my first investor, Zerk, who I owe everything to. Come up in front of everybody
shucks.
else. You get in
No,
front of people are angry, but they hold their tongue because you see you cutting in line.
User in your channel timed out.
All right. It's on me.
How can I? Do you need something? Do you need another cake?
No, I don't need another cake. You know what I need?
What do you
I need you to free up your time for tonight.
Excuse
Because
me?
I'm gonna cook you and your lovely, who's that lady friend? Lorena, right?
He smiles at that, and she is lovely. Yes, you met her when you requested that little
dolls.
gift. Yes.
Yeah, it was a quick in and out, but yeah. I'm gonna cook the 2 of you and 2 more of my compatriots that will also be joining us a lovely dinner.
2 more of your compatriots.
Yeah.
Who are these others? Are they perhaps Gawain and?
It's not the people you've met. It'll be people you haven't met, actually.
Never met, and this is a
Mhm.
surprise then.
You know what? Yeah, we'll leave it a surprise.
You know what? For you, absolutely.
I can't wait, Hughes, until this all becomes a train wreck.
You know what? I'll close the shop early.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, just be ready by 7, and
I will. Do you want to tell her?
yeah, I'll tell her.
I don't. Let me just. She leans in. I don't think she's been invited to any dinner in years. She doesn't have any family. He lowers his voice again. Completely by herself.
You want me to do the honors then? I'm honored that you're giving me the honors.
Please.
Okay. And I'll go to Lorena.
Mm-hmm. She'll look over as she sees you. Tell me what you
How are
think.
you?
At this,
Oh.
she holds out an absolutely adorable, kitten plushie. It is a tiny little
Oh.
cat. Big
That
old
is-
button eyes, cute little pink nose. Fabric feels so soft.
That is the most adorablest thing I've ever seen.
They're too kind.
It's
So,
great.
Do you need another one?
No, I actually just need you.
Me?
I am inviting you and Cromwell, of course, and a couple of other compatriots to a dinner that I'll be cooking
Why
personally
Cromwell,
for you.
of course. She gives you the stink eye, raising an eye.
You know.
Did he
'cause,
put you up to this?
No. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
But you just decided to invite Cromwell of all people.
Yeah, because he's a friend, a very close friend.
Mhm. A friend, as she smiles. Okay, will there be food?
There will be food. Yes, plenty of food.
Okay.
Cooked by yours truly.
By you!
Mm-hmm.
And are we paying it all?
Nope.
Really? You don't want
Absolutely
any payments?
free. Oh,
All this hard work you're doing.
I mean, the smile on your face is more than enough for me.
Oh, you are too much.
And your lives, of course.
Yeah?
Just kidding.
Very well. Who are these other friends?
Ah, that's a surprise.
A surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keep your secrets. Keep your secrets then, Zerk. I accept.
Awesome. 7 o'clock, it'll be here, so I just,
Okay.
until then, I will go and start on the food.
Okay. What are you gonna cook up? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got for these people?
Let's see. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna go with some baked ziti.
Oh, ziti, baked ziti,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with some baked fucking ziti. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's see some.
I thought you were gonna go lasagna.
No, that's like the fucking obvious. Fucking chicken Alfredo.
Oh my god, we're going Italian.
We're going Italian.
Oh, where are the hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see, what else?
What
What's
about the gabagoo?
The gabagoo?
The gabagoo.
We'll go with the gabagoo.
You got some gabagoo.
Ready for this?
Okay, what?
A fucking smoked salmon.
Oh my god. You're going
Russian
all out.
salad.
Going all out, man. Give me like 20 gold.
40 gold? All right.
Fucking fine. Expensive ass dinner.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna list the help of the cooks from
The cooks? Oh hell
the
yeah!
Lackland,
Alright,
yeah.
gotcha. Alright.
Foods from around
how
the
good of a
world.
cook are you?
I mean, I was taught by one of the cooks, so as good as they are.
That's it. Just your brief lessons from the cook. Okay.
Brief lessons,
gotcha.
yeah.
Culinary art. You help, but I don't want to take away from you, man.
Yeah, no, I know.
But
I'm not the best.
But
I'm still trying to learn.
But like most of the work is definitely done by the expert cooks of Lackland. Let's say you don't help at all. What is one dish that you can say is definitely yours? What is one dish that you put the effort in and you made the best?
Bowl of cereal.
Bowl of cereal.
No, I think
Well,
the
he's-
effort would probably be put more in the Russian salad.
The salad. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he poured the cereal after he poured the milk.
Oh.
Whoa! I'm not a monster. I'm not a
Nasty.
fucking demon.
Okay.
I'm not a heathen.
So soon the time will come. Night has fallen. Cromwell and Lorena are already there.
I would sure hope they were not late.
Cromwell has put on his best, like, it's not really it was like a vest, right? He's got his vest. He literally looks like a like the literal carnival guy. Like, he looks like a guy at a carnival with his like striped like button up
Oh,
shirt.
he got the hat.
He's
and
got
the
a little
fucking red
bow
and
tie.
white stripes.
Yeah, exactly.
The wooden hat.
Yeah. Lorena is
got a-
far more subdued. She put on what was probably her nicest clothes, and you can tell she's not rich in any aspect, but she still put on
Alright.
something nice and simple, not too out there, but enough that showed that she was dressing nicer. She was trying to dress nicer.
Mhm.
And then you have the other two.
This is gonna be gold.
The other two. Oh boy. Cromwell shows up in his fucking checklist outfit. Cromwell looks like he doesn't dressed up at all. Cromwell looks like he literally just got off work.
Cromwell?
And just showed not Cromwell, sorry.
Alexander,
Alexander.
right? Yeah. Oh, like,
My
wait,
bad,
excuse
my
me.
bad.
Cromwell's
not
a
checklist
is a
officer.
checker. Wait, what?
Alexander shows up completely
Yeah.
in his checklist outfit. No effort made at all. A big old coat. Ifsa has dyed her feathers.
What?
She
Dude,
has
holy
dyed her
shit.
feathers gold.
He's dyeing her fat.
Making her wings look very, very extravagant.
Damn, how
not-
long did that take? Did
it's not
she
real
start
gold,
right
but-
after he told
She
her?
probably
She does,
did. But she's dyed her feathers, not all her feathers, but enough to make them stand out gold.
Alright, I was about to say, it was when my mother dyed her hair. It took her all day. Dude, imagine.
And is looking like she's like the belle of the ball, dude. She looks like she's not showing up to this nice get together. She's like she's showing up to like a fucking noble dance off.
A noble dance-off?
The party of nobility. So you have everybody looks completely different from everybody else.
Right.
And then there's you. How do you look?
I'm still I'm still cleaning myself up from the mess of
Gotcha.
cooking. At this point, I'm just their waiter.
Right.
Hey, I'm glad everyone can make it. You all look fabulous.
So, 4 reactions.
Yep.
Alexander looks bored. Ifsa looks totally into it.
Yep.
Cromwell is terrified.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps like shooting looks towards Alexander. And Lorita's just confused.
About the reaction I'd expect, I guess. More or less from Cromwell, anyway.
Mhm.
Anyways, introductions are in orders. Cromwell, Lorena, these are my friends.
You just see Alexander look over. You should know me. Yes, sir. You see Cromwell will say. Always a pleasure to meet the deputy chief. As he look, his eyes are staring towards you, Zerk, of the Cheka. Lorena will say. Lorena will like look from him and nod and look towards Ifsa. You look amazing. I am in awe. How did you? And you'll see Ifsa like kind of like do a little flare over her feathers, like yeah, like damn right, I know I look good. And then she'll look toward magic. She smiles. Helped. I figured I don't spend. We don't do this enough, so I figured I'd go a little much. Although I have to say, the amount of time this took, I think I'd rather be wearing what you're wearing. It says so much. Without, I look arrogant. I look like a peacock. She says. Now that I think about it, and at this point, you'll see Lorena and her kind of go back and forth, like, no, you look good. You don't look like that. And I want to look like you. And, and you'll just see Cromwell and Alexander staring at each other and not speaking.
Yeah, so, you two look, yeah, you guys hungry? We could, start with the food.
Please. You see Alexander look towards you and nod.
I'll whisper to Cromwell, don't worry, he'll come around. I know he's rough around the edges, but that's just him.
I wish you told me a Chekist officer, not just any Chekist officer. The deputy chief of the Cheka was going to be showing up here. I would have prepared a bit more.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's
What are we supposed to talk to him about?
Well, to try to get to know his hobbies.
His
hobbies. I'm sure he's gotta have hobbies. He's a very busy man. I understand that, but
Okay. I'll just,
yeah.
So this you go get the food out. You start putting it out, right? You get to eat. You overhear the start of the conversation. Cromwell is the first to start it. So, sir, is there anything in particular you like to do as a hobby? For me, I admit, I actually quite like doing art when I get the time. Art and pastries go hand in hand. If you see the sign outside, I drew that myself. It's something I'm trying to work towards. Cromwell just digs into his plate, eating, not even looking at him. Once
Come on, Alexander.
Cromwell stops, Alexander pauses and puts his fork down. And you just see at this point Ifsa looks at him with the biggest smile, like she knows what he's about to say.
Yeah.
I like to sing.
Zork just.
Before I became a Chekist agent, I spent some time at a bard's college, and I learned many songs from songwriting. So when I get the time in my off time, I enjoy continuing that, even though it doesn't come into play with my profession these days. He goes back to eating, and Ifsa will just like lean in. He has a wonderful voice. Cromwell looks like
It's
that was the
surprising.
last thing he expected.
Yeah, Zork has his mouth is just, takes his hand and puts his mouth closed. That's actually. I mean,
Yep.
I would
He says,
love.
looking at you.
I would love to hear you sing sometime when you're not busy.
And you will never hear me sing.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay then. I tried.
You just see a comforting hand from Ifsa.
All right. Oh, food's getting close. Let's all just
Yeah, they keep
enjoy.
eating.
Yeah.
Another pause is that you'll actually see Ifsa ask Lorena about something.
Hmm?
So Ifsa will lean in. So, I can't help but notice, what are those in the back? And as everybody looks, right, you see the little pile of plushies.
Mhm.
And Lorena will smile. It's what I do for work. I have some experience with knitting, and I suppose it just kind of developed into that. I find it to be quite satisfying. In fact, I'm looking for ways to still challenge myself. I've done all sorts of animals, and she looks towards you, Zerk, with a smile, and other races. Would you like to see one? I would love to see one, she says. So, unfortunately, what you have here is that you have the two ladies supporting each other.
I'm not surprised.
You have the two men, but largely it's Alexander, who's just not being very nice. He's working, he's doing it, he's participating, but he's there because he's supposed to be.
A nice alcoholic beverage. How far is the Lackland estate?
Not too
From
far.
Cromwell's.
Well, you could have even gotten before.
Alright.
What do you wanna
I was gonna say I want a dimension door into the cellar.
Okay. What do you want to grab? You want to grab wine?
I want to grab some nice wine. Yeah.
Alright. Come back.
I had one slot where I could prepare a spell. I forgot. It scales based off of my intelligence modifier
there
and
you
my
go.
level, so I forgot to add that extra spell. I got dimension door now.
By the time
yay.
you get back and start pulling out the wine, you will actually find that the two of them are. You see Ifsa is like she's bouncing. She's practically bouncing. Because Lorena says that she wants to do a bird plushie, and she's gonna base it off of her.
Aw, I'm glad those two. I wasn't worried about those two. I was more worried about Alexander. Let's hope the wine can help loosen him up a bit.
You'll see Alexander looks towards Cromwell. So. Is your establishment up to regulation?
God damn it.
You see his eyes go wide. Of course, sir, of course. In fact, I could show you, and you see there's a frown on Alexander's face. That was a joke. Aha! Oh, yes, sir! Very funny.
Yeah, it's like laugh, Hey, good one. That's,
No, if there was an issue with your regulation, my agents would have already been here, and then you would have been fined. So I know that you are going through. Just take some swig of the wine that you're pouring.
So he doesn't understand the meaning of sarcasm, I guess, right, Hughes? What happened to you, Alex? You used to be so cool, so lively, now you're just dead inside.
It's cool and lively, just not to you guys.
It's only
The
one
wine should help.
person, right?
The wine should help. Come on, get him drunk, see
You
what
wanna get him
happens.
drunk?
Yeah. He's gotta loosen up somehow.
Alright, so at this point, you wanna... Is that your goal at this point, just to get everybody drunk?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we
Okay,
might die.
alright. So, who would you like to know first how they act drunk?
Oh, fucking Alexander.
Alexander?
Yeah.
He's more of a hard ass. Oh,
Oh, God damn it, backfired.
Alexander smiles. Very short-lived, but he smiles. He says, I would like to, You see, he kind of hiccups a little bit and coughs. I would like to, I was gonna show something. If this says I should show it off more. I can juggle. That's what I wanted to do. Would you like to see me juggle?
What? Oh, hold on. You juggle?
I
And you do it
juggled-
perfectly?
I juggled knives at the Bard's College for the display, because Bards were all about showing off, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's what I did. I don't have knives though.
Man,
I know.
give him
Dear,
a
would
dagger.
you mind? And she'll smile if she'll smile. Of course, she reaches behind, like into her dress, right? Pulls out a
Uh-huh.
fucking pistol and hands it to him.
Oh.
And he nods and pulls out 2 of his own, and he's got 3 pistols in his hands now. He
I also just want to
decocks them.
say, he called her dear in public.
Yes, he did. And he started juggling pistols in front of everybody. Started juggling the musket.
Zark is just amazed because he didn't expect.
But he actually is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
He doesn't drop it once. And then he stops and everybody claps.
Yeah, I'm clapping. That is amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's a
You know-
trick I used to do when I needed money.
Oh. This Bard college you went to. Did you
Mhm.
know anyone else there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
close knit friends. Oh, just curious. Oh. I knew you had friends.
I don't talk to them anymore.
And imagine they're busy, and well, you are as well.
Or dead.
That too.
More wine.
Thank
Thank you. And then he'll start drinking it.
Yep.
So he's still the same person. It's just you can see the cracks that start to appear.
Yeah, they leak out. Right.
More probably how he interacts with Ifsa more than anything else.
How's Iswa drunk?
Oh boy.
she's trying to fly. Please tell me she's trying to fly.
She'll flap her wings a lot.
Uh-huh.
In fact, that's the thing. Like when she wasn't drunk, her wings were already kept neatly behind her. Here, they're like ruffled and everywhere. And she doesn't even. They're like flapping of her own volition. She doesn't care. It looks like it takes a lot of effort to like kind of keep them from like hitting other people. Here, she's just having a flap behind her.
Yeah, it's fine.
And she says, and then she says this. Now, what people don't get is how much conspiracy stuff is going on behind the scenes. Now, as with the Cheka, right? You are privy to a lot of
shit.
that, but you do not believe how much stuff not only the nobility are getting into, but regular common people. I think the merchants are up to more, like menacing stuff than the nobility are at times. And I'm talking, like you should. There was this one time, this dude, I don't know who he was. He was supposed to be. I do know who he was. I do know who he was. He was supposed to be a merchant of significant renown, right? And at this point, everybody's like listening, right?
Mhm.
Significant renown, right? Guy, dresses nice, looking to get into nobility. The reason why I said I didn't recognize him is because when we were called to deal with him, he was completely unrecognizable because he was completely covered in his own feces. Head to toe, just covered, just drenched in it. You had to, like she like starts motioning with her talons, and you just see Cromwell like, okay. You see Lorena like, oh, okay. You see Alexander like, I remember that. That's-
Hey, you can almost say they deal with a lot of shit.
Exactly. Yeah. And like, how are you supposed to deal with that, right? It turns out he was high on drugs, but you know.
I mean, yeah, that stuff will make you do some weird stuff.
Oh, you have no idea. I could tell you more stuff. There was a dude that like cut off his own face and ate it. Like,
Did you hear about that one dude that ran around was also on drugs and biting other people's faces
yeah, dude,
off?
yeah, he had bath salts.
Bath salts.
Fucking bath salts. But she literally tells police stories.
Right.
But the most gnarly, like nasty stories. No inhibition at all.
I'm glad we all ate and are drinking.
Yeah.
And as for the two other couple, Cromwell and Lorena, they
User entered your channel.
The
welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
missed a lot.
Lorita's a sleepy drunk,
Ah.
but she starts to lean on Cromwell.
Oh.
Very sleepy, but she's trying to like pay attention. It's like the student in the back of the classroom who's like falling asleep.
Right.
She's fading, and then up, fading up, and then someone will like ask her something like yeah, and she'll like her eyes will open like she's been paying attention the whole time, and then she'll slowly start to fade again.
I, Zork, will regale one of my tales.
Okay.
And I'm gonna regale them the tale of how I single-handedly defeated Sanarak. No, not
Oh yeah.
single-handedly.
Just to very quickly talk about Cromwell.
Right.
Cromwell's the boring drunk.
Oh, come on, Cromwell. What the fuck?
He seems pretty calm and collected. And he looks like he can hold his drink.
Damn.
So while everybody else is drunk, he's like buzzed.
Fuck.
He's a designated driver. You have to understand.
Yeah, he can hold it down.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Good for Cromwell.
What's your story?
I'm gonna regale them the story of Sanarak
Okay.
and how me and my compatriots fought valiantly.
Oh hell yeah. How detailed do you go?
Well, I don't mention the night market.
Okay.
I don't mention Sorikita.
Right.
I do mention befriending Bonk.
Okay.
How Gwaine one-shotted a dragon. Well, maybe not one-shotted a dragon, but how he fucking annihilated a dragon mid-flight.
Right.
Details of the dungeon and the the fighting and the action that went off, but leaving out all the stuff that should be a secret. Sorkina, the night market.
For some reason, Alexander can't stop cracking up when you mention the ogre.
Yeah, Bonk.
Like literally every time you mention it, he's like he like tries to maintain that like
Composure?
emotionless expression, but then it starts developing. You became friends with him, and he you send him back, and he every time. The rest of the story he's fine. When it comes back to Bonk, and his name was Bonk. Yes. And when it comes back to Bonk, he starts to crack up again.
His name was Bonk.
Yeah, you met an ogre, and then a man in my name Bonk, and he was your friend. It's just that you can't stop. It's the one time you see them actually like enjoying your presence.
Oh yes, I'm slipping in. I'm getting into that DM. And yeah, that's all I got for that story.
Okay. Is that how you would like to end the night?
That's how I will end the night.
So you'll see that Lorita will stay here, very tired.
Yeah.
Cromwell will help her get to a nice bed that he has.
Oh.
No, not like that. He's not the man to take advantage. He's a good guy. And at this point, you'll see Cromwell shake the hand of Alexander, who will nod at him. I want you to keep your nose clean. This is a nice place. Zerk, this was a wonderful night out. Thank you.
Of course, anytime.
Mm-hmm. Ifsa will give you a big old hug.
Yep, I'll give her a return
Tipsy.
hug. Yep.
Very tipsy.
Oh God. Uh-oh.
But she'll put you back down, and you see Alexander like trying to help her get her wings back.
Right.
Not outstretched. At this point, they will leave, arm in arm, openly.
Oh.
Out into the street.
Oh.
There you go. There's your nice exit. Too bad they're all gonna die next session, but there's your
What
nice
the fuck? What the You can't just do this to us, man.
But yes, it's very nice and sweet. Cromwell will look at you, hands on his hips. No one else said it, so I'll just say it. Your food was great.
Shucks. But the best for my friends.
You should absolutely do this again sometime, maybe with an even bigger group.
Yes, we'll invite Connie, Gwaine, the whole gaggle of parties.
Is that new guy still with you? Tiber, with his halberd.
Yeah, He is.
We had such a nice conversation when we met before. Remember that? The
Yeah.
Imperial. Bring him
I
around
believe-
sometime. Bring all of them around. There's plenty of space.
Oh, for sure.
All right, I'm a little tired myself.
Yep, don't worry. I'll clean up and I'll lock up.
Need any help? Ask, but you better ask now because I'm going to bed.
Nope, I think I got it from
Alright,
here.
have a good night, Zerk. Thank you for this.
Of course.
He'll wander into his own room.
Alright, just walk out the shop. No I'm kidding.
Wow! What a loser.
I will press prestidigitation, clean the room, and then once that is done, I will lock up.
Okay.
And I will make my way to the estate.
There you go. A little tipsy yourself. Alright. Anybody else? Connie, I think you said you wanted to do something after Zerky Zerk.
Yee.
What would you like
Yo,
to do?
Zerky Zerk!
I'm going to talk to Israfel.
Israfel, okay.
Or Izzy, as I named him in my
Izzy,
Message to
huh?
I 100% dare you to call him
Izzy.
Izzy in character.
Alright,
That's
you wanna
not
call you wanna look do you wanna get him into your mind or do you wanna bring him out into the open?
No, I'll call him in my
Okay.
my
You'll
mind.
focus
Something good.
that blackness that you're in, and soon you'll see Israfel emerge from the darkness. Skype call.
Everything as it was.
I am uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Yes. That creature used me as a portal. And I don't even think such a thing was possible.
Neither
am
did I.
unnerved, in a sense, by what that thing is capable of.
Yes. There.
But as I understand, we're going to continue to work with it, because that's the smart thing to do, yes?
I wish we didn't have to, but beats getting incinerated by a bomb.
At the very least, whatever it is true to its word. That draw, that power I was protecting us from being drawn into, it's gone now.
He is at the very least somewhat trustworthy. Seeing as we have some time,
Yes.
what do you do in your free time exactly?
What do I do in my free time?
Oh, if any time were the time
Why do you
to
ask?
relax today,
What possible
or-
reason could you have to inquire? Will this help you fight
Yeah.
better? Will this help us connect in a way? What is it that you want from this? I've never asked such questions before.
I've come to understand that a spout of rest is better for later performance.
This would be helpful to you.
Well, I think it would be helpful for you more than me.
How would telling you about what I do help me?
Might spur you to take a break. I have never heard of you saying, I am relaxing. Leave me alone.
Because I do not relax in the conventional sense that you understand. I'm always at work, but there is some work that is not nearly as important as others. What I do when I am relaxing, as you say, is I examine memories. I examine our previous experiences in the hopes of uncovering something new. When you are unable to contact me or find it difficult, I will be in two places. I will either be within myself or I'll be within you. I've observed your childhood. I've observed your experiences proceeding before and after we've met, and I've discovered what it is that makes up myself. Is that what you desire to know?
Yes.
Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Good.
Though you might benefit from talking to other people every now and again.
Why would I want to talk to anybody else?
Oh.
These insignificant ants are of no consequence to me, and in fact, I recommend you to do the same. It's easier to forget about them if you never got to know them in the first place.
Very true, but you could learn new ways of fighting from other people, let alone me.
Yeah, like how to love.
And who would you recommend then for me to speak to?
Uh,
To converse with?
You might not like it, but could talk with Cadrigan.
Cadrigan. The demon pet. That you've
Well.
changed into something else.
Gawain
That you've
seems to
mutated.
changed him into a
Wonderful.
half divine.
Wonderful. Like, I like to learn anything from that abomination. It might even corrupt me. I am made from the energy of Wellingir. I am a creature of Wellingir. Should I be tainted by the light of Prakanatar? Who knows what it is I shall then become?
Then
There's some funky
how
music to this
about-
conversation.
It's kind of fitting.
Then how
Yes.
about the Proctor?
The Proctor.
Yes, the Tiefling.
What possible insight could he have?
Well, he worships all of the gods instead of just one. There's no risk of corruption.
You're not
with
going
him.
to quit, are you?
I think you might enjoy it. Or at
I
the
will
very
speak to
least-
one individual of my own choosing. I will inform you of when I have done so. Cease your pestering of me.
Okay.
Good. Anything else?
No.
Then we are done. And he just goes into his own cloak.
Please don't make it me. I don't want it to be me. I don't want to converse with. I
Please
will
don't make it me. It's Gawain. Yeah.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
I will shit talk him so hard.
he'll get back to you when he's talked. But you feel like you're making progress. That's more than he's ever done before.
He's never talked to anybody, apparently. I thought it was at least someone.
Alright, is that it for you?
I want to talk to Sorokina.
You want to... Oh, okay! You want to talk to Asorkita because I know Zerk wanted to talk to her. Do you want to talk to her before or after Zerk talks to her?
You know what? I think before might be funny.
Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so you ask around for Sorokina, and soon enough, you'll kind of be told that she's still hanging out in her loft. In her
In
own
her
little
loft?
tower.
her
little
emo
tower.
edgy tower.
It's actually, how tall is her tower?
It's like what? It's not the tallest tower in the estate.
Not the Tower of Moglin, you mean?
Right, not the Tower of Moda, but it's fairly tall. I described it as having 3 levels.
Oh, right.
So 3 levels then. 3 levels tall. But it's completely
Listen,
open
listen.
inside, so you can see within. Alright, do you want to knock?
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
knock.
Yeah.
It's Connie.
Okay. You know, covered?
Yes.
In more ways than one, if you catch my drift.
Eh. Come in.
Double entendres.
Alright, I'll
guide you.
Much
So
appreciated.
you tie it around your
Oh.
eyes so you can't see.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
holding
like-
hands.
Yo, yo.
Oh.
No, she's not touching you.
Aw.
But you'll hear her voice. Walk forward. There's a table there. Turn right. More.
Clunk out.
More. You're gonna hit it. You little bump. I told you were gonna hit it. Left. Alright, you're in the center. Her voice is coming like somewhere in front of you and above.
in front of me and above. Is she taller than me?
No, like she's like up on one of her levels, so she's like talking
Oh,
to you, looking
shit.
down. Something I could help you with, dear Connie. Do you require my insights?
Well, not in particular.
Oh, that's new. What then can I help you with?
Do you want to get drunk?
Do I want to get drunk?
Yes.
I'm not used to being propositioned. Truly. Why?
Why?
Why are
Why?
you making my life
I
miserable,
can't get
Garrick?
drunk with anybody else who will not be afraid of me, you know. And I'll chink my fucking arm, you know.
Oh, I know a
Clunk,
thing
clunk,
or
clunk,
two
clunk.
about having to talk to people who are afraid of you. It can become quite annoying. I think we have a lot more in common than I first believed. I will absolutely have a drink with you. In fact, I have some right here if you would like to accompany me.
Oh, perfect.
Here, let's get you sat down then, and let us enjoy a drink together.
Fuck you, Garrick. Why are you doing
We got
this to
some
me?
weird ass music. I think it works.
Weird
Why?
ass music.
Why, Garrick? Why?
What do you mean why? What I said was true.
Alright. Yeah, to bed.
Fucked
Talk
up.
to you guys
Getting
later.
to bed. All right.
No,
Alright,
Yeah.
see
Bye.
you.
Too late. Ooh.
User disconnected from
Oof.
your
All right, he'll
channel.
have to hear about it.
I'll message him.
You gonna message him? Sounds good.
And I'll input memes.
You input memes.
Accurate.
Yeah, I'll input memes.
Yeah. Well, now Davis and you can hear about what happens then. So she will sit beside you as both of you begin to pour out your drink. Put a cup in front of you. What is your preferred drink? I hope you don't mind the regular vodka, though I do have wine if you want something a little more refined.
Refined. I am a peasant girl for all intents and purposes.
I figured.
Also, what is the point drinking if not for the goal of getting inebriated?
I like how you think. She'll pick up her glass and kind of guide you to where her glass is. To what shall we toast to then?
Fuck, I don't know.
She'll think
to
for a
not
moment.
dying.
To not dying. I guess that fits. And to pleasant company.
Oh. Well, that's new.
Clink.
I'll clink the glass.
And she'll drink. Put it down. More?
More.
Tell me, how is it that you deal with those that fear you?
The good kind or the bad kind?
There's a good kind of fear?
No, I meant the person. Usually when,
Those that you would rather enjoy your presence.
well, sometimes a little bit of fear can be good, so keep up a little bit of the act, so it will be useful, and maybe enjoy myself with a little bit of jokes to ease the tension.
But that never seems to work. I've constantly tried to get people to accompany me, and all they seem to do is regard me as a spy, an outsider.
Trust me, I know it comes with the profession.
And I just
You know,
sometimes
when you carry a giant sword around and kill people for a living, or demons, it tends to carry a stink about you.
a stink. Do I have the stink?
No. I don't know, but apparently, according to the werewolf, I have no scent.
Interesting.
And no, it's only the eyes.
I just wish that sometimes people could understand what it is I'm trying to do for them. Even now, I almost feel as if there is some apprehension between your group and me.
While you've been told on multiple occasions not to trust you,
Who told you not to
haven't-
trust me? You've never,
Well-
I've never heard of this before.
the big chairman, the
There
biopticator.
is a noticeable pause of silence. What?
The enemy that we've been preparing for.
Ah, yes, of course. This chairman told you not to trust me, and suddenly that gives you enough to believe.
Well, I wasn't here. As you know, I have arrived to this situation quite late, so I see no reason. And of course, according to the Lacklands, you've been part of their family for years,
Yes,
so
I
I
have.
don't see a reason not to trust you.
You trust me. Thank you. Finally, somebody just says it. You don't understand how relieving that is to hear. Swear, the looks, the stares just get at me. We should do this more often.
You know, you could have been a juggler.
A juggler.
Yes. I think the title of Spy Master scares people.
That too. I do other things.
You do other things.
I have a warm bed.
You have a warm bed.
You'd be surprised how many desire such things and desire even more pleasant company.
Well, you know what? Why not? And I'll take a gulp of vodka.
Why not? You...
Oh.
Connie.
You know, I'm different than the rest of the party.
Yes, you are. And I can't think of anything better. Oh man, Connie! Just as the moves are like, it's being put on, right? You get more of that drink in, right? She's
Oh
like
my.
trying to get. This would be complete. This is kinky as fuck too, because you'd be completely blindfolded during it.
Oh,
Unfortunately, your time is interrupted before it even happens by a knock at the door. You have got to be kidding me! Now of all times, you'll hear from Sorakita. Yes?
Hey, it's Zork. Can we,
Little busy!
it's kind of important.
Of course it is. You hear a whisper under her breath.
Hey,
Fine?
I'm gonna dip
always.
too.
Come in,
Alright, I will enter.
and you see some drinks out, you see some chairs out, and you see Sorakita and a blindfolded Connie next to each other, obviously been drinking together.
And I am visibly drunk.
And there's a frown from Sorakita.
Huh.
Shut
You
the
know,
door,
I'll-
please.
I'll shut the door. Right, sorry for the intrusion.
Mhm.
Ooh, this is kind of tough with Connie here, but,
What is tough?
well, it is kind of a tough conversation. I mean, fuck it, I'll just,
Yes.
so, you know how, like, alright, what I want to ask is,
Yes.
I know we got certain reservations and then all, but I just wanted to be sure that we're on the same side.
What kind of question is... Connie, you see, weren't we not just talking about this? I am absolutely on your side.
Like,
What else do I have to prove?
She packs good vodka too.
Yes.
right. You know, you hear a lot of talk, you hear a lot of whispers, and you just kind of wonder.
A lot of talk, a lot of whispers. From the guys who are about to attack you? That's the people that you want to believe? Yeah, Connie
No.
told me about that, where you're getting this information from. Doesn't really seem like the best source, you know? But what do I know?
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right, but I know I'm just quite curious, and you're always welcome to say no, but be damned if I didn't try.
What?
I'm just, considering the magic and everything. What are you? Like, exactly.
You see her narrow her eyes at you, and Connie, even drunk, even like not having any sight, you can feel the tension just shift in the room. What?
I'm asking what you are.
And I don't want to tell you. Why? What business is yours?
Well, I mean, of course you don't have to tell me, but I had to try.
Okay.
Here's a question. Does it even matter in the first place?
I
Exactly.
mean, I suppose not, as long as there's nothing to worry about. Alright,
What?
well,
Could there possibly be to worry about? Really? Look, Zerk.
any number of things could happen
Like
on
what?
the battlefield.
What am I gonna do?
What can you do, I guess?
What can I do? I can help. I know the city well.
Mhm.
What kind of question is that? I've lived in here a very long time.
Alright, you know what? You're right. Forgive me. But I guess I just had to be reassured.
Are you reassured? You sure don't sound like it.
No, I'm reassured. Alright, I'm
looking at you.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you to it then. I apologize for the intrusion.
That's your push, Melendez. That's your push.
Alright, oh, wait a minute.
That didn't seem to do much, did it? That
No.
wasn't really that hardcore. I was expecting a lot more. What happened?
What? Just fucking wait.
Are you sure? You really aren't gonna
I
push
will
anymore?
pull out my lantern.
She stares at it.
Did that work?
Oh, you have to use it. Like, are you literally pulling it out and using it?
Yeah, I'm pulling out and
Holy
using it. Yeah.
fuck!
Sorry, I should have specified. I'm pulling out the lantern and I'm using it.
Oh, sh
I don't know if I need to tell Connie to shut her eyes.
Okay.
You know I'm I have a fucking blindfold on,
Alright,
right? I
well,
literally couldn't tell what you were
actually.
doing.
Before I do that though, just for a flavory effect,
Okay.
he's gonna mutter to himself, "Please be wrong." Then he'll do it.
Jesus, that's as fucking hardcore as hell.
That was a hard push.
Are we
think I was gonna
done?
yell at her?
Yeah, we're done.
That was fucking.
Holy
we're
shit,
done.
that is brutal. Okay,
Oh god.
fair enough.
Talk
So,
about ripping the band-aid.
no kidding, that is ripping the band-aid off. And Kieran's blind here, and I don't even know what the
God,
fuck's going
fuck.
on.
And he's doing it with. God, that's secure.
Okay, so
God
pull it
damn,
out.
sir.
You pull it out, or do you look away, or do you?
I
do you
look
still
away.
stare?
I
You
don't-
look
I don't
away,
stare
you
at
just
this.
use it. Okay. Oh man, how can I describe what happens next? Okay.
This is probably telling me that it doesn't work and she's not what I think she
Right?
is.
No. So, okay, first off, Connie, and so actually I can describe it as how it sounds because none of you are looking, right?
Yeah, none of us are looking. Well, I'm
It
not
sounds
looking.
like bones breaking.
Oh!
It sounds horrible, and you hear the most otherworldly scream from her of pain. Any of you look?
Nope.
The
Hey,
people-
you know, I'm true to my word, thank you.
Okay, you guys. So, with
Did you
that,
really think this was a setup?
there is this. Oh, man, as you hear the crunching and the sound of meat and the sound of something wet slapping against the floor,
Oh,
like just slimy nastiness. It eventually stops, and you hear this heaving woman's voice, but there's like a filter to it now, right? There's like this little buzzing to it. You ignorant little cretinous creature, what have you done?
I'm assuming the light show is over and I will open my eyes.
You open your eyes and look.
Yeah.
Okay, Connie, you looking at it all?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Ah!
I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna send it to Zerk then, and Zerk, it's gonna be up to Zerk to try to describe, to do something about this. Are you ready, Zerk?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I'll send it to you in TeamSpeak.
Okay. Wow, she's actually
What
hot.
I'm going to do to you is you cannot even imagine.
Fucking hope I was wrong. What the fuck? Connie, get the fuck away.
What do you do, Connie? His voice definitely
You
sounds
know-
different.
I don't know what to do in this
What are
situation.
you gonna do? What are
What
you
the
gonna
fuck,
do?
is this your love interest now? Are you gonna defend
You know-
her?
No need for you to look, Connie. I'll deal with Zerk and get him out of here. How's that sound? And you better not mention this to anyone else, Zerk. And she starts to lumber towards you, and Connie, you just hear this sound of wet slapping meat. You don't even know what the fuck it is hitting the ground.
Who the fuck are you?
What do you mean, who am I?
Oh, you're definitely not Sorakina.
I am absolutely Sorakita. You wanted what I looked like, well, you got it.
He'll pull out his fucking rapier.
Oh, you're gonna pull a weapon on me? Connie, what are you
something
doing? Connie, what are
something
you
just
doing?
told me that like
It doesn't sound like it's going good.
Duncan was right. He was fucking right.
Oh, he was right. That little creature, you and him are the same. I just don't know when to stop sticking your nose into that which doesn't concern you.
Oh, this very much does concern us.
In what way?
Well, look at you. You're a harvester.
Am I?
You certainly look like one of those. You certainly look like those
Fine.
weird ass creatures.
I'm a harvester. So what?
You never were on our side to begin with.
What do you mean? Just because I look this way doesn't mean I can't help you?
I find it very hard to believe.
This is rich coming from you. Connie, care to weigh in? You can look now if you'd like. I hope I don't disturb you.
be there.
Our eyes
You
pretty
wanna be
like.
there?
Our
my
eyes
God, I wanna
squishy
You wanna
like.
you wanna contact any of the others, Zerk?
I would have contacted fucking Gwaine.
Okay. You wanna
I'll
contact
contact.
Tiber?
I'll contact Tibbs.
Alright,
Yeah.
what do you tell Tiber?
Get the fuck into Sorakita's tower pronto.
Alright, so you get that.
Harvest
Tiber,
alert.
you wanna show up?
Grab halberd, pull.
Okay. Alright.
Well, I'll look.
You look?
Fuck.
Alright. Tiber, you're fucking booking it?
I'm booking
Alright.
it.
I'll reveal it to both of you as the revelation comes. And what you
And
see
I'll decide his reaction after she's.
is this. this towering creature. Half the body is made up of these pinkish bluish tentacles, whereas the top half has these 4 elongated arms and fingers with wispy smoke, and at the top of the head is a face that doesn't even have any noticeable like emotion. You can't there's no emotion coming from it. It's blank. All you see is a purplish light coming from what maybe would be the eyes, and it almost looks like a mushroom.
Those are her eyes? Oh my.
Single eye.
Oh,
If you even want to think about it like that.
Oh.
Am I pretty enough for you, Connie?
She doesn't really look all that phased, really.
How
oh
nice.
great.
Lady Sorkita doesn't seem openly like she doesn't look like she's about to.
Oh,
this
she
thing
looks
doesn't look
fucking
like-
pissed. She looks like she's about
She was
to do
pissed.
something to Zerk.
Oh, shit.
And like I hear her voice coming from there, right?
Oh, why not
Sorkin?
just invite everybody? Hello.
Greetings, Sorkina. Sorry, I guess I forgot the memo. What's going on?
Oh,
Someone got a little too curious.
Oh. Dirk, did you poke your nose? Just what?
She's a harvester.
I mean,
She's the bad one.
I suppose
How
you're
do you
hoping
know
that
that?
word has more of an effect on your friends that it's having now, aren't you?
Yeah, apparently it's not.
bro, why
What-
wouldn't she bop us in the village when you guys were in the village?
Oh, maybe she's playing the long game?
Bro, what's she after? The orb? It's already here.
Yeah, and maybe trying to find the prime opportunity to take it for herself.
Oh yeah, when Big Chair Guy comes and fight us. Okay, actually, okay, that aside.
Oh, now you believe me.
No, okay, it's not. Listen, you were.
Are you sure you're not a harvester?
And Marquita, we're not a harvester, right?
Oh my.
There's a red light that appears. Dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at. What?
I don't know either. Okay, so listen. What the fuck? You used to.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, that's cool.
What?
Horrifying, but cool.
Oh my god. Where's Quaid?
You hear just the deep chuckling coming from Sorokina.
Connie, were you tied up to a chair?
Oh my god.
What?
Wasn't tied
You
up, but she was
blindfolded?
sitting. She was sitting. In the
Yeah,
chair.
she was sitting in the chair. Yeah.
I wanted to have a nice drink until someone decided to be an idiot.
You know, the last time I busted in on the Dragon Man, I tried to murder what was in the scary thing in the corner. Turns out it was friendly.
You know, I get the feeling that you two don't understand the severity of the situation.
What? Oh, I've been
No.
drinking, okay?
See,
too.
this is what I enjoy most about all of you. You just hear coming from her face is the fact that even upon this revelation, though some react in one way, the other's kindness shines through. That's what I endeavor the most about all of you, is how understanding and kind you are to outsiders.
Let me ask you this. What do they call you specifically?
And why would I share this with you?
I could hazard a guess.
Zerk, you can't get me to say what my name is, and unless you can start, I don't know, persuading your friends to agree with you, I don't think they're gonna be happy that you are forcing me to try to tell you my name.
What was it that the person called you? What? Are you that Veronica?
What?
You know, the one that's supposed to be leading the harvesters.
Leading the
Well,
harvesters.
quote unquote.
And what if I say I am?
Well, that only confirms what I know about you now.
Which is what exactly?
You are not on our side.
How so?
Well, considering your goals and mine.
Very well then. Let's be completely honest with each other. my name, or a name I go by, is Veronica. Oh, look at that! No major reaction. Did you expect your friends to cut me down?
No, I actually didn't expect any of them to be here, actually.
Connie, does it disturb you at all that my name is Veronica?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. Why not particularly?
Doesn't ring a bell to them.
Oh! See? Tiber? Does the name Veronica unnerve you in any way?
Until recently, no.
Until recently. Why until recently?
A compatriot is worried. I have to take into all of my party's concerns, at least to some degree.
Am I in those concerns?
Only the name.
Uh,
But from what I know of you,
And of how we're interacting now, I don't especially seem that bothersome, do I?
well, you're definitely not trying to be like that one starved devil and eat our souls.
Haha, no, I never would.
Let me ask you this.
Hmm.
Where's home?
Where
Why
is-
do you ask?
Because the last time I saw him was he was going to speak to you, and I haven't seen him since.
He did speak to me.
And I don't see him. Or I haven't seen him.
So, he's busy. How am I supposed to know where he is?
You hung around
busy.
him
And
a lot. You're practically his keeper. You're going to tell me you don't
he
know where he's
relied
at?
on me. He asked me for my advice. What? How am I expected to know where he is every waking hour? I don't know where he is. Go and find him yourself.
So, if I remember, you portrayed a spy master, and the spy master doesn't know where everyone is at all times.
Oh. I see what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work unless you can get your friends to agree with you. You don't have to
Oh.
convince me of anything, Zerk. It's them.
Oh, I'll have a talk with them later.
Oh,
You are dealing with
later,
now.
huh? And what are you gonna do later? You're gonna reveal what I am to the Lackland family? Sorry, Connie. Sorry, Tiber. But if we can't come to an accord, that's not something I can let happen.
Oh no, obviously. Whatever's happening now,
What I've built up has been happening for far too long to let it collapse due to the perceptions of the kobold.
Well, Tibbs, if you must know, I don't know if
Yeah.
I mentioned this, but Veronica's whole ordeal is she's trying to find a nice little place for her harvester friends, and is
Oh, please. And where have you heard this? Please,
Well,
tell us where you've heard this.
Was it from another harvester, Zerk?
Yes.
Oh, and how exactly trustworthy is that?
And which one was it?
Well, she seems hell bent on taking you down. Does the name Sasha ring the bell?
Okay. Hey.
What?
So when he says that, something definitely changes. All of you in a single second. Zerk, you are hoisted up by tentacles, fucking one around your neck, being choked. And you just hear Veronica say, "Oh, it wouldn't be that tough. I could just crack his neck here. We could hide the body. In fact, I could just be him, and then there would be no problem, right, Connie? Right, Tiber, you agree with me?" If you guys don't do something, it looks like she's about to choke him out right now.
Alright, I'm gonna go and cut the tentacles. I'm gonna cut the tentacles.
You're gonna cut it? Okay. You can swing the halberd?
Yeah.
Connie?
Fuck. Do I feel Israfel here, or is he like doing his
Israfel's
away
like busy
thing?
doing his thing.
Fuck. God damn it. Well, shit. Hey, can I try something stupid that might be cool?
What do you got? so he choked it and Tiber's had to fucking cut off her tentacles.
Oh, I did more.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright. I'm not saying there won't be a cost, right?
Okay.
But you remember how Israfel sort of domed, like, the harvesters
Right?
in the witchwood,
Yeah, yeah.
right, to keep them from escaping.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? I want to do that,
Okay.
but I,
Dome
you know,
her.
I'll expend, all my spell slots
Okay.
and gain exhaustion and
Okay.
shit. you know?
Okay. So you're literally gonna like do everything you can to channel Israfel's power.
Spend resolve
Yeah,
points.
And
I
who-
mean, I should have
Bro.
felt like how
Right.
he did it.
And who do
sorta.
you want to restrict? Do you want to restrict her? Or do you want to restrict Zerk, or who do you want to like block off here?
Her.
Her. So just put her in a little bubble.
This is red flag. It's territory now.
This is red flag. Is
Oh,
red
this
flag.
is red
Look
flag?
at the choking.
It's not like Connie
Fair.
was told anything about this. I
Motherfucker,
mean,
you
she
fought the
was
harvesters
gone.
with us.
Yeah, but she left immediately after. So whatever conversations you had with anybody else after that,
Gotcha. But now you have to act because
in
Zerk
no
is being
way-
literally assaulted.
in no way did she suspect that, like, the leader of the harvesters that we kicked the ass off would be here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Okay.
told
Gotcha.
you.
Let alone hear this entire time.
Okay. So let's do this. All right. So here's what I'm gonna have happen. As you focus on that power, trying to channel it, Tiber. You're
what-
immediately gonna fucking cleave through the
Hence,
one
crit,
that is
like,
that is
focus
holding
on
on
her,
to
go
that is
for the
holding on
tentacle.
to that is holding on to Zerk. Zerk he'll drop after that, and there's this horrific screech as blood spurts out onto the ground. And at this point, fucking she is ready to turn on the both of you, and you guys gotta like gear up to ready to fight. And just as she's about to strike, Connie, I'm gonna say like gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Worth.
As you'll channel this little bubble around her. She now inside you can barely see the images of Veronica kind of dissipating within. And that but even despite that, you could feel the strain on you, Connie, and you can still hear her voice within. I don't believe it. You're gonna turn on me
Why?
after everything I've done. He should not have spoken that name. It's as simple as that. Did I not say when we first met that me and that one have issues,
I see why.
disagreements? Did you think just speaking the name it keeps you safe?
Of course,
I've
there's no
learned
safety in it.
that
That's why he's out here,
Anger
Sorkina.
at a skin name never speaks to good character. The
Truly.
Praetor, the Biopticator,
And I
every
suppose you're just
harvester
going
that
to
attempted to kill me.
ignore how he revealed what myself was without my permission? He took
No,
that
oh.
from me? Come
I
out.
will
You-
grant you
I
an
never wanted.
invasion of privacy is not the best.
You
I never-
all play so understanding, but I get a little bit angry and immediately that is thrown out the window.
To be fair, we haven't had the
Oh,
best interactions with your kind. So yeah, forgive me if I don't trust.
Operator was pretty alright.
You've ruined everything, Zerk. Everything I had set up.
Just come.
So what happens now? You keep me here until authorities come?
That might be best. First,
Zerk, go
What?
to the Magisterium.
You-
Well,
Or send
I'll
a
s-
message to Constantine.
I'm staying here.
yeah, I think I'm gonna
Yes,
stay here too.
you are.
Oh, yeah. And I'm staring, and I'm not. I'm just,
One thing's for sure, and I'll,
Albert
point my,
Gray.
and I'll raise my rapier at her. She knows where home is.
you absolutely idiotic being. Home isn't around anymore.
What happened to him? What'd you do?
Wouldn't you absolutely love to know?
You know, while they're talking, I'm gonna motion over to Tiber to get over here, like with my head.
Yeah,
because I
motion
assume-
over, you hold out your
Okay, I'll
hands,
walk
yeah.
over.
Tiber, you know.
I walk over.
So, before I continue... Oh, yeah, did you want to do something before she
I'm
continues
gonna,
speaking?
like, I want him to look through my bag,
Yeah,
and motion over to the eye.
yeah. I grab the eye.
Okay.
What this do? And
Pull out a
What
beholder's
does
eye.
do?
You pull out a fucking
Oh,
beholder's eye from her
oh.
bag.
oh,
I'll just whisper over to you. Wait.
Before I tell you this so-called fate of home, am I to believe that I truly have lost the friendship of the others? Perhaps something more with you, Connie? You were about to share my bed. Is that all over now? That connection we had as outsiders?
Alright, tell me the truth. Was it you that sent your entourage to kill us with the sphere?
You're breaking my heart. Of course I did that, you fool.
Then you have your answer.
Of course I sent them, and what you did is unforgivable. So, seeing as I've completely lost the plot here, I think my time here is done. Although your little orb thing was cute, Connie. I would have loved to see what you had to offer me. And at that, boom! The orb will break as she touches it. It cracks, and she rises
Use
to her
it.
full height.
Oh man.
You shine it towards her.
Yep.
Alright, the eye opens, and you see her just stare at you. You want to know what happened to home?
You killed. Oh.
How about I enlighten you on what exactly his power was, as she starts to slide closer and closer to you.
What?
Seemingly unaffected by it.
I attempt to cast banishment on her.
Banishment? You cast banishment, and it fizzles out as you cast it on her.
What?
She
I
just giggles a
smile?
bit more.
Anti-magic.
In a way. But Holmes' key weakness that he didn't realize was his strength, which all of his family degraded him for, was not the fact that he didn't have magic, it was the fact that he ate magic. That's mine now. I think you'll find that your spells are ineffective to me.
In a fit of rage,
sweet.
he'll pull out a dagger and attempt to throw it at
is
her.
my-
You throw it, you see
Yeah.
it stick in her, and she does wince, but it's more like,
So I'm,
what are you guys
I'm
gonna
just
do?
gonna.
She's fucking
I'm
just
just-
walking towards you,
So
gliding
Hughes,
towards you. Yeah.
it's gonna be. I'm going to see if Hex sticks
Okay.
in terms of the feature.
Mhm.
Was it? Does Hexblade's curse?
Mhm.
Does that seem like it? I cast it
Let's see.
as a bonus action.
Well, first off, I can't tell you until you cast it in this case, right? But
So
what is Hexblade's curse? So I know
choose
it's
one
a
creature
Mhm.
to curse
right.
for 1 minute.
Right.
I get a +4 bonus to damage, and
okay.
I crit on.
Right, I
and
got it now. I can't tell you if
Right.
it's gonna work until you do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do Hexblade's curse.
Okay, you cast it. You see the chains try to wrap around her, like with Marquita, and
Yeah.
immediately they shatter,
Oh, good.
and
This
she
is
just
gonna-
keeps walking towards you.
Alright, I fucking cast, I'll activate my blade song. I'm gonna fucking charge at her with my rapier.
Gotcha. All right, Connie, you want to do anything? As all this is fucking kicking off.
You know what? It was a bad idea that I got drunk.
Let
But you know
me
what?
think.
I think the muscle memory
Yep.
is quite effective.
Okay.
Fortunately, all I have now is not spell-like ability. Is not spell.
Right.
So I will Misty Step
Okay.
on top, like above her, and
Okay.
then just,
Oh, whoa.
you know, wow, do the stabby smite.
Right. Okay. So here's what I can tell all of you: is you all strike at once, right?
Yeah.
So first off, as you've already discovered, pretty much any magical effect is dissipated completely. It's like you described, Davis, where it's almost as if she has an anti-magic field on her that just reacts to any magic being used, right?
Yeah.
She's not affected by the Beholder's Eye, though you haven't seen her cast anything herself. When you attack her, I'll just do this in terms of the actual game itself, so you guys can start thinking about things. All of your damage is halved, and you'll notice that, especially for you, Connie, the magic that strengthens your sword weakens, almost as if it doesn't become a magic weapon anymore.
Well, time to go fight her
When you
hardcore.
strike
Give
her.
me all the drugs, boys. And action surge.
So you
Champion.
guys are going to town.
Swinging.
I'll just showcase some of the cool things she does, and I'll just highlight this real quick.
We're gonna have a bad time,
Okay.
boys.
Break out back, you
so
son of a bitch!
as you jump on her back, Connie, you'll immediately notice a weird, something weird's happening as you sink your sword into her. Is that she's shrinking? And let me pull up this. Okay. Somewhat out of nowhere, she then shapeshifts into a whole new form. Far smaller, kind of more your height, and as she kind of shrugs you off because you aren't expecting to go from a fucking supermassive creature to this, you'll fall off, and she'll kind of like shrug her shoulders at this point. It's this form I by far prefer. As you see her eyes glow this deep purple. As you attack her, and the form she's taken is this like lizard folk look. She's got a long tail, almost dragonborn kind of mix, blue, and she's got like this. This is definitely a look that would not be uncommon to see on a woman of the night.
A woman of the night.
Which is probably why she prefers it.
Hey, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
if I still had my eye on, could I hit her true form?
Yes, but how can I describe this? So you can see like the overlap, right? Especially with you and your eyes. You can see the overlap between them, and this is something that hasn't happened before. For those of you who have fought harvesters before, they've never gone back to their an original form or another form as quickly as this. So this is something very new that she's doing.
Oh
So she
God.
doesn't seem constrained. She doesn't seem as constrained as by the lantern as the others were, right?
Yeah, she.
Different
Really
animal,
shifted
whole
her,
different
that's it.
animal compared to the other ones you fought.
Oh my
Man.
lord.
So you're attacking her, and I'll tell you right now, just for the sake of things, like you're hitting her, but it's gonna always be half damage as you strike her, unless you guys can kind of think of anything cool. And she doesn't really do anything, but it looks like she's about to try to cast some sort of spell. But something is going to change. Very
Oh, God.
quickly, as all of you start fighting her, and she's just enjoying like how superior, right? The quotes, right? How superior she is compared to you, right? Like just absolute arrogance, absolute bitch vibe.
Fucking.
But
Ah.
it changes. Oh, something really weird that happens is for you, especially Davis Tiber, is
User
when
joined your channel.
you hit her with Marquita, you feel as if you're losing yourself. It's literally as if it's a fucking like white noise that separates you from Marquita.
Oh, that's-
So every
that's
time you strike
horrifying.
her, it's as if you lose connection with her for a moment.
Oh fuck that.
So it really is like she's literally just eating magic, eating anything that's magic.
Fuck. I pull out a javelin of fucking lightning and I chuck it at her.
my God.
Oh fuck!
Sucks
A
the
javelin of lightning.
No, wait, I'm still here.
Pull one off my back,
Okay.
flip it around, and then
All right,
chuck it at the
we're about to make this become very thematic. As you strike her, a lightning bolt is gonna come through the ceiling of the tower, sending rubble down below from the night sky above.
Oh, looks like there's gonna be rain.
Oh shit!
She seems completely unaffected. Like she just ate the lightning, the entire lightning bolt.
Wait, shit. Is there like, there's a whole tower? And is there any more above us? Or is it just the
that was the roof.
now?
That was the roof that collapsed. So it's
There's the
open.
roof?
It's open air now. Up there.
Is she floating or is she actually on the ground?
She's on the ground in her lizard form.
Is it wood under her?
Yes.
Can I throw a beat of force at her feet?
Oh
trying to
my
break the wood?
god! Okay. There you go. All right. So you take
I
out
will
a beat of force.
endeavor to combo this by
I'm
landing on
telling
top
you,
of her.
it's-
Yeah, you want to jump
Stabbing
down?
in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. Fucking Timer pulls out a beat of force, chucks it at the feet like a fucking smoke bomb from Batman. It explodes underneath her, and she does fall through. So she's not immune to fucking falling. You just fall through down below into oh my god, there wouldn't even be anything under there really. So falls into the concrete of the estate, and you jump in after her
Yeah,
with your fucking rapier.
I fucking rapier out.
Okay.
Bring home back! Ah!
I have 5 more beads of force I was preparing to throw at
You
the
would keep
tower
chucking
underneath
them down
this
there.
stiff
Oh,
fucking-
keep chucking them, please.
Connie, what are you doing? Is this whole is the entire tower is getting fucking renovated?
I did not prepare for this. In fact, I
Oh.
actively unprepared with drink.
Unprepared with drink. I thought I was gonna have to fucking fight Connie for a second.
I would never had to fight Connie. If there's anybody she trusts more than anybody, it's you and Gawain.
Aw, ain't that sweet. What would you like to do, Connie?
Fucking back me up!
I want to wait for an opening.
Okay.
To strike at her core. That's it.
Gotcha. So you kind of follow above, your great sword in hand, and at this point you're fucking feeling the tiredness, you're feeling the exhaustion, but you hear Israfel. What have you done?
It was the lizard, I swear.
Oh. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay. And before you can really react, you also see an additional person. This is why it's good to have friends, okay?
Is it? I
There's
don't know. I
additional
thought I was gonna have to
person.
fight
There's
two
an
of them.
additional person that appears in the room.
I'll have to fight 2 of these motherfuckers.
Actually, not even from the room. I'll say it's from the sky above. You see a wing. There's the shadow of wings over ahead. Yes, and coming through in his form, demon form with angel wings, is Kadrigan as he zooms in. Doesn't even say anything, but immediately starts grappling and trying to fight Sorkina,
Okay,
Veronica now.
I have a caveat to the thing I wanted to do now that he's here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna focus all my energy on anchoring him to me.
gotcha. Okay,
Like his soul stuff, you know?
right. Keep him here, right?
So he can focus on fighting, not protecting himself. you
Right,
know?
right. Oh, okay.
Hey, Hughes,
Yep.
just to make sure, the price of a potion of fire giant strength sanely is 3,000 gold pieces.
Is that what
right?
it says in the? Are you thinking about using that?
Yeah.
I'll say don't worry about it. I'll say don't worry about it for this one because I'm about to say something here that's gonna describe what happens now. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah, let's do it.
but good call. So you see the fight going on. You're all trying to participate. You're all trying to get some blows on her, and it's really like chipping away at stone, right? And her focus is completely on Kadrigan. And Kadrigan is getting messed up at this point, where she was kind of playing around with all of you. She is going with the claws into Kadrigan and kind of ripping into him.
Oh, I'll try to parry that. I'll try to help out.
But you got Connie focusing. You got Israfel starting to like you can see the shadows start darkening, evident of Israfel starting to appear, right? But then, you all hear a absolute cavalcade of footsteps, like people are running
right
to the door where the door is, right? And the door is kicked open, and you see 5 fully armored knights arrive inside.
Oh.
Wearing the cloaks of the protectors, wearing the cloaks of Gawain's order.
Oh no. Oh no.
Blackwell, no!
It's the 5 musketeers.
It's the 5 musketeers. I thought we were the 5 musketeers.
What are the 4 musketeers?
Oh,
wait, five,
Blackwell's
yeah,
gonna be
musket-
so upset.
Wow.
No, my video was right.
My video was right.
You know when I linked the video when Gandalf arrives with the cavalry
Yeah.
to save them all,
Yeah.
right?
I just hope they watch that big hole.
Well, actually, here's what's gonna happen. You'll hear
Oh,
the
no.
one in charge immediately start uttering orders to the others, and they seem to be splitting their focus between the demon and the other one.
Oh.
And immediately they start stepping past all of you, ignoring all of you, and yeah, they're attacking Kadrigan and they're attacking Veronica.
Gonna drop right in front.
You're gonna try to block them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to block him
gotcha,
too.
Gotcha.
And
And as that's going on, and all these people rush in, and there's that slight pause. It's like now confusion's happening because you got people getting in the way of other people.
I'll say, you know, Senior Paladin Gawain Agravain is patron to the demon.
That gets a huge ass pause from everybody as you say that. And it's in that pause as you see the heaving from Kadrigan, and he's kind of been pulled off having to worry about the knights that have come in, the paladins. At this point, Veronica takes one look around at everybody she has to fight.
Yeah.
Says, "This has gotten a little out of hand. Good luck on your little fight that's coming up. We'll be seeing each other real soon."
Oh,
And
sure
at that,
fucking will.
I'll say that you see her
damn
fade.
right we
You see her
will.
fade as she casts a spell, and at this point you'll notice that the eye doesn't do anything to her in terms of casting spells.
Yeah.
She'll cast a
Fine,
spell
I'll kick your ass.
and fades, disappearing. You would recognize this as a specifically what's it called? Misty step.
I can't
or-
even counter. I
It's
can't
Misty
even,
step.
can I attempt to
Or
counter
dimension.
spell?
Sure. You want to try to counter spell?
Counter spell.
Eden. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
My fucking eyeball doesn't do shit either. Goddamn.
This is the first foe that you've had to deal with that has literally been kind of immune to everything that you've been able to do, except crashing through a tower.
Yeah.
And getting mauled by a
getting
demon
mauled by a
angel.
demon
and-
angel.
No.
Alright. At that point, she fades away. There's a slight pause as everyone looks around, and
Fuck.
you'll see the first guy, the guy who's kind of leading them all, pull off his helmet.
I'm gonna turn and look towards him.
He looks very young. Can Gawain tell me what exactly is going on? As he smirks a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He has not stopped being ridiculous. I'll tell you that.
Okay, good to know. Alden Lightbringer, nice to meet you.
Tiberium Nilfet.
Fucking bitch! I hate her.
Is that Zerk?
That's his rapier on the ground. I'm gonna.
No, trust me, Zerk. We're gonna fucking body that
Knight
tentacle
Lieutenant of the
bitch.
Protectors. You have my word that we will assist you with whatever that was.
Fucking
You,
leader
you
of
see him
the
kind of
Irish.
lean over and look towards you, Connie, and you'll see him kind of smile. You look nice.
Don't you?
Thanks. I don't say this often about Paladins of Prakantar, but I am glad you all are here.
Good to know. We can talk later. Let's get this underway. Let's get all these cleaned up. I don't really know what to order here, but we're gonna do our best to get this fixed up, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for your assistance. We'll let
Yeah, let Gawain know
Yeah,
we're
we'll let
here.
Gawain
I
come
think
stop
we
by.
have some things to talk about.
Fucking bastard! She
was
has holes.
excited
God
to see
damn
you
it!
guys. Too bad he
Just
wasn't
like
here.
yelling in the background.
Fuck! Oh my
Shit.
god, she knows everything. It kicks us in the woods. Ah, fuck!
Oh, Gawain.
You'll just see Kadrigan look towards all of you, bleeding, battered, blood running down
Thank you.
all over him. I apologize. I did not respond sooner. I
No,
was
you were
occupied.
you were there on time. You.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
You. I should have
Where
been
the
more
fuck is
aggressive.
Gwaine?
And I think with that, I think we'll end the session there.
Fuck!
Where the fuck is
Where the
that
fuck
should
is
be the
Gawain?
answer. That should be the fucking.
Where's Gawain?
Where the fuck is Gawain?
Where's Gawain? Yeah, it's sad that Gawain wasn't here for this,
Oh
but it did
my
end up going. It did end
God.
up dragging on, and I was hoping he would be able to stick around for the 4th hour, but at that point it was a little too late. So I'll have to update him on what happened.
Connie, what the fuck? Why did you back me up, you bitch?
Yeah, is that?
Fuck.
Dude, can I just say? Listen, I just want to say something. Me and you, Keurig, we weren't in on that. I just want to say thank you, Keurig, for everything you did. That was
Keurig,
amazing.
you
You made that so much more tense and so much more complicated than I thought it was gonna be.
I thought,
I mean,
I
she
thought I was gonna
didn't
have to fight
know.
Kieran.
That was
Nobody
great.
told her it.
Absolutely.
All she knew, right, about the Harvesters is that we kicked their ass and that their big boy was pretty angry,
Right.
right? You said you went to Night Market, didn't mention anything about the person who owns the Night Market.
Maybe next time don't leave.
God damn it!
And then poor Tiber had to come in and figure out what the fuck. I guess
God.
Tiber on immediately fucking throwing that axe, that halberd.
I was like,
and then Connie,
nope, she's getting handsy. She's
fucking-
fucking
You fucking
dead.
put, you fucking put her in a
getting
bubble. Is that what
handsy.
you want to focus on? You want to try to draw on Israfel's power some more?
Oh,
was great.
That's
Good
the
shit.
only way I knew I could perform a
Good
sneaky
shit,
roll
guy.
that thing.
I
That
like the
didn't
creativity.
work
I
out.
like the
I
creativity
just
a lot.
had to use all those beads of force.
Keep it. Like, if you're gonna run into her again in the future, by the way, that's how you gotta think. You gotta think up every fucking thing you can think.
I'm
Because
buying shit.
Couple
I'm
building
gonna be
Batmaning
fucking
now.
tough.
Fuck this. I'm
Good
gonna
shit.
have to Batman.
Alright, with that, thank you all for showing up. Nice having you.
Fuck!
Bye. We'll talk more
She
about this
knows
after.
everything.
Bye.
So cool.
Bye. Everybody say bye.
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 Hey,